You never had a stalker before?
Why would I? Who's gonna stalk me? If someone shows up and hangs out with me more than twice, they just become my friend.
Bro, I
can't have a stalker.
Before.
I'm like, oh, just come inside. Let's hang.
This is my thing with Hitler, right?
When a sentence starts like that, and here's my thing with Hitler.
Ever since you blasted Vitaly, has anyone reached out from his camp about the whole, like, how you basically just gave away his live streaming, like, tactics and stuff like that? Clap us in, clap us out. You guys know what the pod's... Wow. Ooh, that's crazy.
The pasta's all about.
Guys, clap us in, clap us out. You know what the podcast is all about. Mikki Mase. Woo!
Woo!
I feel like there should be a saying with the clapper in regards to catching the clap. I feel like it's fitting.
You just caught the clap.
Yeah.
Is that our tagline?
Have you before?
The clap?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's chlamydia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We discussed this, no?
Everyone thinks the clap is chlamydia. It's not. It's syphilis. And I'll tell you where it got its name from. Back in the day, the sailors, I think it was during Vietnam, they'd come back, and what they would do is each sailor leaving the ship would put his dick on like a wood railing and clap their dick with another piece of wood, and if discharge came out, they had to clap, and it was syphilis.
I think we did discuss this before.
That's fucking repulsive. Would you ever do that?
No, we just get STD tested now.
No, but like, can you imagine wanting pussy that bad?
It's crazy that you
you'd
guys had
stretch
the
your
same
dick out?
conversation. I just remember this conversation.
No, we talked about the clap with someone else. Ryan Pownell. He had chlamydia.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want
You're
to?
wearing his pants.
I just got. Oh yeah, these are his pants, not his same pants.
But you know,
his brand. Yeah, his brand. Yeah. While we're on STDs, you guys want to live? I got tested yesterday. You want to log in together right now and see what my results are?
sure, can I read him?
Yeah. I haven't looked at them yet.
I'd like to know.
All right, I have to log in. With
Are you a gambling man in the bedroom too?
I've been known to take some chances I probably shouldn't have.
You are ex-homeless, so...
Yeah.
Right, so I just logged in.
That is true. You couldn't be picky then.
I just used
sign
my
in.
face.
Follow my health. Okay, I used your face.
So first you have to go. I think it's results or something. Is there results?
Results. Messages.
Oh my.
Call us immediately. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Whatever date.
All right, we're gonna check the HIV one.
Yeah.
Whoa, imagine getting HIV tested on 9/11, bro. That would be your 9/11 if you got AIDS. Okay, HIV results, guys.
What are the results? I haven't looked at them yet.
Negative.
Oh, that's good.
Whew, thank God. I'd ask you to leave. If you were positive, I would be like, swab this room.
Did he eat the almonds in the
Yeah.
kitchen or no?
Bro, you just used your clippers all over him.
Don't say that.
I don't know what RPR is, but apparently non-reactive, which means
Gotta be good.
like you might have it, but don't worry about it.
No, because doesn't HIV also say that?
No, HIV said
The word negative?
HIV just went negative.
What's RPR?
Patient and provider informed. They informed you. I don't know what RPR. Problem note. Whoa. Dude, there's a problem note at the top. I'm not even lying to you.
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing. It says Santa Monica. Test not confirmed. Oh. You didn't get a rectal specimen?
Oh, no. I skipped that one.
Why? What were you worried? What's wrong?
There's nothing
Are
that
you
could be
scared?
No, because nothing touches my anus. That in theory, like if it would be saliva, for example, the saliva is not direct to anus. Like it would be dripping down my dick.
No one licks your butthole?
Yeah, but they first would have to be sucking my dick. So if my anus has it, so does my dick. So if I just test my dick, it'll tell me the same thing.
That's
That's
how it
not a
works?
chance to check your.
You sure the
bag.
anus doesn't react to it differently?
I'm pretty sure. Because
Yeah.
I talked about it with the doctor there. Because I always skip the rectal swab.
What is the swab? There's a little Q-tip?
Yeah, you like stick it in your butt or whatever. But
I'd be so worried that it would come out brown. I'd be like, I didn't clean enough. Some sort of, okay, gonorrhea, negative. Trachom. I feel like you're using this episode to just let everybody know that you're clean.
I haven't looked at my results yet. I just took them on 9/11.
All right. I get it. Here we go.
you
You're
ever-
in.
you ever
You're
caught
pretty
a-
good, dude.
You ever caught a shot of penicillin? Yeah?
Back in the day.
Back
You
in
get
the days?
tested a lot. Once every month, 2 months,
Sometimes I used to try to go once a week. I just travel
once
a lot.
a week.
Yeah.
Imagine getting tested for HIV once a week. They got to be like, bro, what are you doing?
Why,
Who
you're
are
that
you
nasty?
fucking-
You're that nasty of a kid?
No, not nasty. I mean, I just
What
stay
would you-
active.
what would
Oh,
you
so I'm
do if
negative
you
for
got
everything, right?
active.
What would you do if you got HIV?
I don't know.
He said, I'm not nasty. I just stay
I
active.
never thought about it. Hold on, so I'm negative everything. Negative
He could still live with
gonorrhea,
it.
chlamydia.
You know you can live with AIDS and HIV now.
I know, yeah.
Negative HIV. Okay, I'm
You
negative
look
everything.
real thin.
Then I
If
can
you
wear
are.
the horizontal stripes.
Yeah, then you'd be fine. Then you look really from the Holocaust.
Guys, just so you guys know, I gave him a haircut. Everybody take a look. It's
did.
very nice.
The Brooklyn Bowl, what's it called?
He called it the Brooklyn Blowout. Never heard of it before. I heard
You
of the
look
Jersey
younger.
Shore.
You know why? Because you have a little cowlick back here. which I like. It's like a very youthful, like, oh, hey. I just want to tussle you.
I appreciate the sentiment. I think the shorter I cut my hair and with a clean face, the younger I look.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Guys, Mikki Mase is
In the building.
he's in the building. He's wild. He's unhinged, and he's ready to promote things on his story naked.
I just made an agreement to stop posting sex tapes on my Instagram story.
With who? With
girls
Mark?
girls like blowing him?
Yeah.
Who did you agree with Mark?
My management.
Really?
Enough's enough, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did they tell you? They're like, Mikki, enough is enough?
They've been saying that for a while. But like a week ago, they sat me down. It was like super serious. They're like, this is the line. Let us know now if you're going to cross it. We'll make...
They looked at you.
Yeah.
Face tattoos, real G on your chin.
Yeah.
And go, you need to start making better decisions.
I never even noticed that it said real G on
Right?
I got Easy E right here.
I
Oh,
love
wow.
that. That's great.
I just shaved him.
He had HIV.
I just
Yeah.
shaved Easy.
From the government.
What do you mean?
I shaved him.
He's
He
literally-
shaved my face.
I just shaved his neck.
Oh, I was like, dude, I would grow out I would have a face and then grow a beard just on their face. Can you grow a beard?
Yeah, we just shaved my
I
beard.
just shaved his
No, I
neck.
don't remember. You should grow it out.
10 minutes ago.
You should grow. You
Give
should
him a
grow
good haircut.
A great haircut.
My mom would
Very
take you,
youthful.
like, if you were on the front steps of the house, she'd be like, oh, very nice boy, come inside.
Yeah, because he looks like he's right now very Eastern European.
Yeah.
I think I could pass for like 24 right now. Sometimes people say that to me.
They're 24?
Yeah. When I shave and stuff.
That's actually young.
24 is, how old are you?
Not 24.
Yo, we got to clear up some questions.
Oh, you got
Okay.
questions?
We got some stuff. Okay. By the way, our YouTube video crushed with you, with the Vitali.
Uh-huh.
It's very, very high views on that one. A lot of people.
Neon didn't even react to it. Like,
Yeah,
we
I
moved
know,
on and
and at this point, I don't even care because it crushed on its own.
It's crazy that all these characters have such funny names, and yet we're still very outspoken against trans people, right? Like where we can't like accept someone for who they want to be, but then you're like, we refer to an actual human being as Neon or Sketch or whatever, and you're like,
Nah,
hear
it's
your real
different.
name.
It's different. It's different. It's way different. It's like a stage name. Like we call Lil Baby, not
yeah,
Dominique.
so that's like my stage name. Call me fucking. I used to be Kevin. Now I'm Kelly. That's my stage name. The world is my
No.
stage, and
Yeah,
now I'm a woman.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Is you in that circumstance you believe the world is your stage when it's not. That's the problem that we're really discussing. When
What's
they're
wrong with the world being my stage?
so when you consume Neon's content, you are acknowledging that he's on stage and his name he'll be addressed as Neon.
Yes, but also when I see him in the street, I don't know his government name. You go, hey, Neon.
Well, that's on you though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he goes by Neon.
He hasn't come. No, maybe, but he won't. If I call him his real name, he's not gonna come up to me and be like, "Don't ever call me that," and screaming like, "My name is Neon." He won't. He doesn't do that. He's over my house all the time. He's never once yelled at anybody, especially about
His
his
dead
name.
name?
Yeah,
It's his dead name.
yeah.
He's a nice kid.
Then, bro, something crazy about Neon. All right, so all these live streamers mostly
Oh, yeah.
are different people and the camera's off, and Neon, I would say, is the most polar example of he's the opposite. So the first time he ever came to my house, bro, to do a live stream, right? He doesn't know like who's with me, who's not with me. He just sees people coming and going at the house. So he comes over 4 hours early to prep for a whole day of IRL streaming on my property. Every single person that came into the house, he went to one-on-one and he goes, "Hi, I'm Neon. It's nice to meet you. I'm going to start recording at 4 p.m. When I record, I'm going to be in character. I may attack you for something. Please know that's just my character. I don't mean it. If you think that might offend you, tell me now and I will avoid you when the cameras are on." He went to every single person throughout 4 hours to like
So
give this.
can I ask some questions? Because I don't know how any of these streamers would. What do they all do? Like, what is his persona, and why do people tune in to this guy Neon? I know I sound like a grandpa,
So he does IRL streaming, which is in real life.
but he shows up somewhere and goes, "I'm gonna film here today,"
Yeah.
and then but he needs setups, right? He can't just go like, unless you're in Manhattan and you stand on the corner, you probably could do a good amount of content just without planning. But like, if he came over here, he'd be bored out of his mind.
No, so the character he plays on the streams is all for rage bait. So he'll try to cause fights, stir the pot, act like an idiot. And a lot of times he'll be in a room where he goes, "These are 3 grown men that are not going to tolerate me verbally abusing them." So he will set traps for us to verbally abuse him. And then he will like exasperate the abuse. So if you say to him, "Bro, that outfit is dumb," he'll spaz out on his own, like independently, about how bad his outfit is and all this. And the thing is, like, for us, we grew up watching like Nick at Night or Cartoon Network, whatever. The iPad kids are growing up watching live streamers.
Yeah, this just seems like someone I would not want to hang out with, just because it'd be like, don't do that.
But off
Don't
camera,
spend. No, even off. I'd be like, I don't want to hang out with a character.
but he's like an actor. What do you mean?
No, I get it.
Yeah, when
But,
the
like,
camera's
I
on,
don't
he's
want to hang
act-
out with fucking. You know,
but that's like someone
that's
complaining about you like pouring champagne. Like, I don't want to hang out with a guy that constantly pours champagne on everybody.
Yeah,
right. But does he have to ever turn it on? Like, will he come over to your house and just start acting like an idiot?
never if there's no cameras.
Okay.
He's the
But
nicest
how often do they
kid, bro.
stream? Is he not constantly streaming?
Sometimes, but sometimes he'll come over when a day's not streaming. Sometimes he'll just go out and hang out. Sometimes he'll come over before or after a stream. He is the
Do
nicest
fans get
kid.
disappointed when he is not in character when they meet him?
I don't think so. Any of the times I've seen it, either he will just like quickly turn a little character on for like the thing, or it's such a short interaction that you don't even realize like he's a normal guy.
I just didn't know what these guys did, because I'm always like, oh, this guy has like 1 billion streams. What is that, Kai Sanat? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, Kai.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these,
And like,
this
what
guy
are they
just
doing?
got-
They just play video games?
This
What
guy
do they
just
do? They
streamed for 100
talk?
hours.
But what do they do? Like, what are you watching them
Just
do?
talking to the chat.
Talking to the
Yeah,
chat?
all different
You
types
just go,
of
hey,
stuff.
chat. What's up, chat? Everyone's
And just a
hanging out.
bunch of dudes being like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, because they're just at home, just watching him live his life.
Imagine
Whether
he's
he's
just in a
playing
room,
games
though.
or Kevin Hart's there or whoever
Yeah,
comes
but
over.
before
Imagine-
Kevin Hart's there, how do you get people to tune in of you just
Bro,
playing video
imagine
games?
when you were younger watching Cartoon Network and you had the ability to text Dexter in Dexter's Laboratory.
Right. No, I understand
It's the
that.
same,
But I'm
like-
watching a produced piece of art known as Dexter's Laboratory, right? Versus like some dude in his underwear, like yelling at his monitor. Like, what is he? Is he like a funny commentator while playing? Then I understand it, right?
Yeah, they
like,
do that, yeah.
like if they're playing video games
It's a
and you're
new-
like, that's funny, I'll watch him play video games.
It's a,
or
new,
is he just?
it's a new version of Live Leak, except nothing crazy happens. They're just watching these
Yes,
people.
this is you're not selling it to
It's-
me. It's crazy that kids
We're not
are
trying to
this-
sell it to you. People,
Yeah,
buy, people
Yo,
buy it
people are-
themselves.
people are so dumb.
People buy it themselves.
I don't care if you consume live streams. I don't care.
No, I'm trying to figure out how I could live stream.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. So I was in Miami last week staying at Jack Doherty's house, and we live streamed every day. Well, we live streamed. I'll tell you exactly what we did. The first live stream started going to a nightclub, and then us as a group, right? It was a bunch of like OF girls, hot girls, some porn stars, a couple rappers, a DJ,
And it's done on a phone, a big camera. How
a
is it-
camera like
that has internet?
Yeah, like that, and it's connected to the cameraman's backpack, which is streaming it out. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, so that was the type of people that was like showcased, right? And it was us on stage interacting. So the viewers got to see what it was like to be on stage during a show, as well as what it looks like for celebrities to be interacting with hot girls backstage.
Got it.
So that's like a peek into someone's life that people who consume live streams will never have the actual experience of.
Right.
The next day we woke up and we went dirt bike riding. We rode the dirt bikes on the interstate and did like jumps and wheelies.
So every time someone's live streaming, he has to sit there with a team or alone and be like, this is our itinerary. It's never like, all right, turn the camera on and let's see what happens.
Usually,
they have
yeah.
to
Yeah.
create interesting
Yeah.
content.
It's a full-time job.
Right.
Yeah.
Your everyday life isn't that interesting until you become that big. And then if you're just naturally hanging out with Kevin Hart, yeah, you don't really need to plan things.
Ever since you blasted Vitaly, has anyone reached out from his camp about the whole like how you basically just gave away his live streaming like tactics and stuff like that?
What succeeded from me doing that on this show last time was he started calling me out on his next couple of live streams, like on the stream.
Oh wow.
And the real reason for that was not, I don't think it was directly because he saw this and remembered it on the live stream. It wasn't like that. It was his fans were leaving him and becoming my fans. So when he goes live, they start demolishing his chat, talking about me.
Right.
That the streams are better with me. Vitaly's lame. Bring Mikki on. Why'd you screw Mikki? Pay Mikki
But
his money.
can I say one thing?
Yeah.
The one with Akon crushed it.
It was insane. That
For
was
them
like,
to have
I didn't see-
Akon singing "Locked Up" live as
Oh, I did see that
That
clip.
that,
Yeah.
you're like,
that was
like
crazy.
I could be
Yeah.
a hater all day about anything, but like I
That
was
clip
still
was
like,
nuts.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn, that's such a great moment. I was like,
the fact that he got
even
Akon,
if it's fake, I don't even care if it's fake. It's just like you got Akon to sing "Locked Up."
Yeah,
while
if
Predator's
Akon is
getting
singing
her-
"Locked Up" live while the kid
I was
is getting-
jealous, very jealous.
Yeah, that was an insane clip. I kept my boy from
I
Brooklyn
forgot
sent it to
Akon
me.
was still a thing. He
Yeah,
was.
I was nuts.
I
he
played
liked
cards
both
with his
schools.
brother.
Who's his brother?
Blue?
Beacon.
That's a grandpa joke.
Hey, whatever. I'll take it.
So that's one thing that happened is his fans started turning on him for me. And then in response to that, he would call me out on those streams. That's really it, bro. Honestly, it kind of just went away. I actually texted him. I reached out to him and his manager to try to make peace. There's like some really serious people around me that took a financial loss due to my financial loss because of Vitaly robbing me. And they were like very adamant about wanting to pursue him. And I just reached out to Vitaly and to his manager, like, listen, I don't think we should continue this internet beef. Yeah, like this is not going to have any outcome that works for anybody.
Yeah.
They actually, which is, I was a little offended, but I also get it. Neither of them responded to me. They both read the message and never replied. But I think my attempt to reach out with love, and I said, this is with love, not hostility, let's have a discussion about it, I think was enough for them to say. Plus, they know the characters that are around me. They've bore witness to some of the activity. And they go, they're
just like, let's leave this alone.
Yeah.
And also Vitaly's kind of picking up, he's like trying to avoid the friction, and he sees that he's picking up steam and he has the ball rolling. He's like, I'm not going to just stop in my tracks to talk about this,
Yeah, no problem. No pressure.
Which makes sense. It's crazy. The streaming shit is no joke.
Yeah, I
that's like
feel
the new.
like
That's like the new. Like people like watch the shit like reality TV, even crazier because
Yeah.
like it's in real time. It's like WWE but on streams.
Except they're not as entertaining.
Sometimes they are.
Right. Well, I'm just saying.
Like the Kevin Hart stream with Kai was fun.
Sure.
That was a funny one.
Drewski.
I wasn't. I didn't think Drewski's anything like crazy on that, but I think
yeah, but
Kevin
like
crushed it.
Yeah, get rid of the celebrity aspect.
Right.
Kevin Hart on this podcast would crush.
Obviously.
Right? It doesn't matter, right? It's like one of those things like like you set up a camera tomorrow, you're like, I'm a live streamer. What are you going to do? Like, right? That's
My
the big
biggest
question.
thing would be just ripping people. I would just roast people.
Yeah, but how are you going to get people in the chat
Oh,
to
you
roast them?
just what's it called? You bring them into the chat. That's what I used to do on IG. You just bring them in the chat and you just start going off. That's my favorite.
So
stuff.
why don't you do it?
Because I just
Why
don't
don't you
see.
be like,
I don't see
roast
the
him?
end goal.
What
Because everyone's still doing it. Like Drewski has something like that already. I don't want to copy his like.
Yeah, but
setup.
who cares? As long as you can get your viewers up and make a shit
I
ton
could
of
do
money.
it. I used to be the best. There was one girl that hopped on the live stream. She's like, "Hello, I love you." And she's like calling me from like Russia. I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "What's up?" And it's like nighttime over here. I'm like, "You just woke up?" She's like, "Yes." I'll go lay down. And she goes, "What?" And I'm like, lay down. And she lays down. I'm like, "Put your head down." And she puts her head down and be like, "Close your eyes." And then just blink the door.
You
It's
what?
like, good night.
You killed it.
And then the chat laughs because they're like, "Yo,"
All right, don't stream.
but that stupid stuff is like what works like that. That's what people watch. They get entertained by that.
So you guys lost your house in Bel Air.
You said it like there was a fire.
I wish that
You got
house burned
evicted,
down.
right? Didn't you stop paying rent and
Yep.
merch sales were down? I
Yo,
think.
dude, in the shitter.
Please
basically.
buy his merch. He lost
Guys,
his
I don't
home.
have shoes. I don't have shoes.
And no socks.
No socks.
You got to buy his merch. He lost his
Stressful
home.
out here. So we're out of that house. And I don't think I ever want to rent an office house ever again. I don't know what you deal with from like your perspective of running a big content house, but when we ran that shit, it was like a headache every day. From party perspective and dealing with the neighbors constantly, the HOA, the toilets being clogged every 30 minutes because girls are disgusting animals and don't listen to rules, flush everything. We'd have like a plumber there every 2 days. It was just like, I was like, I'm not even worrying about the brand. I'm worrying about the house half the day.
I don't have any of those problems, but I think I got a little lucky with my situation. I have a giant property in the hills. You been there yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't even see my neighbors if you tried. I have a whole compound.
Right.
My closest neighbor, not that you could even see it, is the owner of Spotify. And he's already like, because of that, in like the world, like he gets it.
He understands.
And that's my closest neighbor by like a landslide. So for me, I have this huge compound, completely private, gate and all that, and nobody can hear us. We're in the hills, so like we're like my house is like in a almost like a valley almost because I'm surrounded by the mountainside.
Yeah. But
So
you
the
guys
noise
don't
doesn't
get.
carry.
Yeah, but you guys. Our issue wasn't the house party. Our issue was the street. And you guys live on the busiest artery of the hills. You guys didn't get shit for the first party where you guys blocked the entire Ryan Pownell's birthday.
No, it's like whoa.
Well, because you guys created too much traffic. You guys created.
You guys had a helicopter, no pull up?
Oh no! You're talking about another one. They had sex on the roof during the party during the live performance.
No. Wasn't Ryan's birthday the first one at your house?
It
Or
was
some Pillow Talk?
it was the Pillow Talk millionth sub or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, but you guys don't get shit. Whatever.
No,
I
we've
mean,
never
no
been.
one cares,
We've never
but,
been
like,
shut
you
down.
never have problems with the street.
I don't have HOA. I don't have nothing.
Yeah,
Nowhere.
we got
Nothing.
fucked. So, anyways,
Yeah.
I never want to fucking deal with that shit.
Yeah, I got a good setup to
Right.
eliminate
Plus,
those
you're not
issues.
really dealing with that bullshit either, right? You have a sponsor for that house. right, for Kurgo.
Well, so I have like people that deal with all that. Like,
Right, that's what I mean. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't have people that
like
do
I got a
that. That was me.
groundskeeper that lives on site, so his full-time job is making sure I don't hear about those problems.
Right.
If there's a toilet broken, it should be fixed before I find out. So he's 24 hours on
That would
site to
be
do
a
that.
very weird demand.
No, it is. What do you mean?
I would
How
love
would you
that.
know it's broken?
I
Then
would
you
love
want
that.
him using your toilets? Ew. You'd want
No,
your
he has.
groundskeeper
He goes
touching
around
your
the.
toilet?
He goes around. First of all,
Just upkeeping everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
upkeeping everything. Like he'll never go in my bathroom and tell me if my toilet's broken. Plus, I would know, right? Like, who's using mine besides me? But he'll go
there
around
you
the
go.
property, make sure all the toilets work.
That's why I
for
said it was a
example.
tough demand.
You ever had somebody stay over the house where you're like, yo, you've been here for mad long. Like, I don't even know what you're doing here anymore.
Sometimes there's bro. Every one of my bedrooms, we actually just put bunk beds in one of the rooms. I have an 8-bedroom house, right? Every bedroom, there's only been one night since I moved in. It's been like a while that I've had the house actually to myself. It's one specific night.
Who pays for the amenities? You got
Me?
9 people hanging around. People are just like, oh, yeah, I'll drink your water. I'll drink your soda.
Yeah, me.
I hate people so much in this town.
See, he's just very Jewish. He doesn't, you know.
No,
It all
not
adds
very
up.
Jewish. It's just annoying when you're like, these people are just literally, people are not very,
Collaborative.
yeah, sure.
They don't want to chip in.
Yes, appreciative.
Appreciative. People are definitely not appreciative.
That's
I
that's
can agree
the
with
thing.
you on that.
That's the thing.
That I can agree with.
I would go crazy. I kick all these like
Well, this is one of the
freeloaders
things.
out. I'd be
All
like,
these-
you guys
all
are
these
just literally
companies-
mooching.
All these companies know what kind of people
Right.
set up shop at my house. So they not just give me a lot of stuff for free, but pay me just to like there's certain drinks. They pay me just to stock my fridge with their drinks, knowing that everyone in my house has 10 mil plus on each of their TikToks. So if they're drinking that drink, like it's gonna be
Yeah, it's fire. So then
Yeah.
it's worth it. And then
Is it annoying living with TikTokers?
yeah. And no, I mean, technically, I don't live with anyone. I live alone, but I'm never in my house alone. And my favorite thing in the world is being
Oh, if these
alone.
people are drinking your shit and sleeping over, you have people living with you, my friend.
Rich the kid lives with me a lot.
Okay.
really?
Yeah, he'll stay in my guest room for a month. He'll just show up unannounced, which is fine. It's my dog. I'll be like, what up? And then all of a sudden, his people just bring in 10 suitcases and he'll be in my house for a month. He's done it a couple times.
Have you ever had to get rid of someone?
Girlfriends, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like visitors, not, you know what I mean? Not
Right.
like
Are you the
influencers.
type of guy that pays for their Uber?
I don't even have an Uber account.
Why you got banned?
Nah, I don't have my credit card connected to anything. I'm scared of hackers. I don't have DoorDash, Postmates. I don't have Uber, Lyft, none of that. Nothing.
Oh wow. So you don't? How do you get
Yeah, that
cabs?
sounds strange.
How do you get cabs?
How do you get around?
Well, I have a car.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you don't drink.
You don't drink. Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting that.
I have a driver for an Escalade, and then I have like my car, like my cars.
That makes sense.
I just bought a new McLaren.
Really?
Yeah.
What color?
You're not even gonna believe it, bro. You want to see what it looks like right now?
White or orange?
Nothing. I'm gonna show you.
Clear.
No. I'm gonna show you.
See
right
through
now.
Casper.
We wrapped it in hardcore anime porn.
What?
I'm gonna show you right now.
Why are you gonna do that to McLaren like that?
It's super dope.
Can McLaren,
Sue you for that?
All right, so here's a live video. This is only half the wrap so far, but here.
Oh wow.
what's that, like hentai or whatever it's
Yeah,
called?
I
That's
helped
pretty
design.
cool.
I helped design all that art custom. On the other side, she's drinking a glass of cum.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
There's the cum glass.
There's the cum glass. Dude, that shit in valet has got to be hilarious.
Crazy. Right?
Certain type of woman gets into a car wrapped like that.
That's cool. That's a cool design. I've never seen that before. And it's very clean.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of
Leave it up to you. Leave it up to you to fucking do some wild shit like that.
Yeah.
What's up? You travel at all this summer?
A lot, bro.
Vegas mainly?
Nah, I don't even know, bro. I was gone for a month. I got back like 10 days ago. Then I spent the weekend in Temecula. I entered into a dirt bike race this weekend, so my hands are all chewed up. Qualified for the
Come on,
main
you were
event,
jerking off.
and I got 5th in the final.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. Athletically, you are pretty impressively good at sports. I
Yeah.
saw you wrestle with that kid.
Yeah, that's right. I think I have a sleeper athleticism.
I feel like you just aren't afraid to die. And if you have that going, then you're just going to do a lot more shit. I feel like everything that stops me is being like, well, that might hurt.
Yeah, you have the like black guy in the projects kind of vibe sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah, I
just
feel
send
like
it,
you
bro.
just YOLO a lot of things.
I just send it.
You watched the debate with Kamala.
I didn't. Did
And
you
Trump?
guys watch it?
Oh,
I
I
didn't watch it.
watched every minute
I didn't
of
watch
it.
it.
It was good or
I'm an
not?
informed citizen. It was a debate, which made it boring.
But you seen Biden and Trump's, right?
Yeah, at
Well,
least
yeah.
you had
That
something to
was
laugh
lit,
at.
bro.
At least,
That was
yeah,
exciting.
no, this one was.
That was
you
wild.
just
I
sat
got popcorn
here.
for that one.
No, this one I literally was like, this is. They're making promises to this country. Like we all know, this is all full of shit.
Val told me he's voting Kamala.
Of course he is. He's a black man.
I give that Joe Biden energy, right?
Give Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Nah, Bernie's my guy though. That's my dog.
Yeah.
No, nah, I don't mind him. I think he's a nice guy. If I saw him in the street, I'd give him like a cup of coffee.
I would take a photo with everyone. I would take a photo with Hillary Clinton.
You're a hooker.
You wouldn't take a photo with Hillary Clinton?
No, you're a hooker though.
You're such a fag.
You're a hoe.
You would not take a photo with Hillary Clinton if she was in the same room hanging out and she goes, "Hey, I'm taking photos. Anybody want?"
Oh, I would take one just for the shits and gigs.
Yeah. So what are you talking about?
Not for like I'm proud of this photo.
Well, I mean,
it's a group chat thing. I'll send it and be like, "Yo, me and HC chilling."
Yeah.
What's good?
It'd probably be your most liked photo.
I
would want that photo so bad.
I was in New York a few weeks ago, and I went over to Trump Plaza, and on the second floor they have the Trump bar, and at the Trump bar there's one particular table that has a giant photo of Trump and Kim Jong-un. So I sat at the table perfectly under this photo and took a photo with the two of them. It might be my hardest photo of all time.
That's actually, I didn't know they had that. Which one? This is in Columbus Circle?
Trump Plaza? Exactly. No, hold on.
I think it might be because there's one in Wall Street also.
I think it's Columbus Circle. Let me see if I can find this photo.
Wall Street is a nice one too. They haven't.
No. Trump Tower is in fucking on 54th, right?
There's a couple
by Rockefeller.
There's like 3, I think.
No, the main one, the main Trump Tower.
It's like
right by Quality Italian.
Midtown-ish.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you're right then. Yeah.
No, you're looking at Trump Hotel.
Yeah.
Trump Plaza, some shit like that.
The one on Wall Street is massive.
It's hard to not like
it.
Trump because like Russians
photo.
love Trump. Oh yeah, when they're shaking hands on the fucking demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I like that.
How hard's that photo?
That's a hard photo. You should frame that photo.
I'm hard off that photo.
Yeah, I'd meet anyone. I'd meet Hitler.
This is a cool ass picture.
What would you ask?
I
Hitler?
told you it's a sick
What
photo.
would you ask Hitler? First question.
This is the thing with Hitler, right?
Would you ask to see his gas bill?
That's a good one.
I'd be like, look, I'm a Jew and I got to ask some numbers questions. Was it really 6 million and how high was that gas bill?
This is my thing with Hitler, right?
When a sentence starts like that and here's my thing with Hitler.
And you just sent the Shabbos video to your grandma, so be careful.
It's okay.
Here's my thing with Hitler. He was so smart and so capable and so powerful, right?
Perfect. And the clip there, this is great.
Somewhere along the line in the early stages, he got all his boys together, right? And he goes, guys, I have this idea. Now imagine, this is what I imagine, that I'm sitting at the table, that 80 shoots me a text message and he goes, Mick, the boys are getting together for lunch, come over, right? And I go, okay. And I come over and it's me and 80 and the rest of soon-to-be Nazis, right? And we're sitting at the table, we're all boys hanging out, having a pastrami sandwich. And Adolf says, guys, I have a plan. We go, okay.
You guys are eating a nice Jewish sandwich.
Yeah, some matzo balls.
Cat's Deli.
Yeah, they're like, let's meet at Katz's. The Jewish spot we love.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, guys, I have a plan. We go, what's your plan? And he goes, I want to take over the world. Personally, I'd go, I'm listening. Tell me more.
Also, we're all on meth.
Not yet.
He wasn't on meth yet?
No.
No, I think meth starts going after you don't want to sleep as much.
Yeah, so first he creates methadone. No, he created meth first. Then
yeah, those videos of him.
During the war, though. Pre-Holocaust, no crystal meth. And he goes, this is how we're going to do it. And he goes on and on and on. And then at the end, he goes, and we're going to kill all the Jews. I would just think that at a group of us, one of us would have to stand up and go, 80, you had us in the first half. Can we get into this Jew thing real quick? Like, where's that the roadblock to taking over the world?
Right.
Like, somebody at some premature stages of his planning and developing to take over the world, somebody would have to be like, I just feel like you're slightly missing the mark here.
I feel like he didn't reveal that plan. I think he was getting everyone gun-ho and let's take over the world. And he was becoming successful enough that everyone starts ignoring your other decisions because like this guy's got it, right?
Ignoring the red flags.
Right. They just like, yo, he's got it. It's right. And eventually you're like, The Rock or Kevin Hart and you're just making trash and no one, you're just surrounded by yes men because you're too powerful.
Bro, I just can't imagine. Like, bro, first of all, if he's planning to take over the world, there's no way, like, in real life, one man, no matter how smart he really was, can hold that important piece of information to himself. Like, he's gotta...
What, to kill the Jews?
Yeah, he's gotta soundboard it at some point.
I mean, we are wicked annoying, right? So, like, it probably wasn't a big sell either. Be like, you guys want to get rid of, like, Jews? You're like, well... Sure. I mean, like, what are we going to lose out on? Pastrami sandwiches? I think it was a show of power. They're like, who is the weakest we can take over? Like, let's do the Jews, and then people will really understand we mean business.
If you're Adolf and I'm your best friend.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Yeah. And you go, Mickey, we're going to take over the world, bro. It's going to work. And I go, yeah, 80, it's definitely going to work. And he goes, I didn't tell anybody, but we're going to kill the Jews at the end. I'd go, why? And he would say...
Because they're too powerful.
They're so annoying, bro.
They're
like
bad.
they run the banks. They run the banks. They run the banks.
So then, if you said that to me, right?
Why is everyone so mad at the Jews though? My whole thing is like, why are you mad at the play? Like, hate the game, homie. Like, you're just not good at what you do.
Because they're an easy target.
Yeah, but
it's
always. Like, yo, if they're good at making moves and getting up into places, bro, you should be mad at yourself because you're dumb.
That's what I'm saying. So if Adolf told me, his best friend, let's say,
Can't
right,
help you.
that he wants to kill the Jews, and I go, why? And he goes, because they're bad. And I go, are they though? And he goes, yeah, they control the banks and all the money and all this. And I go, shouldn't we partner with them on this?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, you're an idiot.
Corporate takeover.
But my whole thing is like, I don't understand the hate of
the
Zionists, Jews, this, that. I'm like, bro, isn't it the smart move to collaborate and figure out how it's done?
Why would you fight the system when you can just?
But I'm saying it's like,
system?
yo, it's like having a friend that's good at picking up girls. What am I going to be? Oh, I don't want girls anymore because she's better at me.
No, you kill him. You kill that guy. You're not like, teach me, master.
You just learn.
You go get rid of the guy that's blocking your access to pussy.
But doesn't it sound so much better? Yeah, it doesn't sound so much better just to learn.
You want to collaborate with Jews? Do you know how much paperwork Jews love? Do you understand if you get into business with Jews halfway through you're like, we should just kill them, dude. I'm sure. Like,
that's
you know
not
what I mean?
true. Look at the Italian mob.
Right.
They were completely engulfed and partnered with the Jews.
Yeah, and how many bodies do they have on them?
Not a lot.
The Italian mob.
The Italian
literally the entire Hudson
themselves than they did Jews, bro. Believe me.
Yeah,
half of them were Jews that just pretend to be Italian.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying they proved to have a working business relationship.
Guys, why am I the Jew defending Hitler?
Because you're an idiot.
No, I just think I think that there's no way that you would have been able to negotiate with the Jews as Hitler.
I disagree. It's either negotiate with us or we will kill you all. They will just the Jews are
and
smart
then
people.
I guess the Jews went, well,
Jews don't
we don't want to negotiate.
The Jews don't like confrontation for most part. They don't like fighting for no reason. They're like, yo, the money's going well. Like, what are we fighting about?
Yeah.
And then obviously the person that's being left out wants PC and wants to like join
this is
in.
The dumbest Holocaust conversation ever, by the way.
That's
I don't even know how.
I just think the hate is so funny that like I compare
the Jews,
I compare it to like picking up girls, right? So it's like if my boy's good at picking up girls, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna fucking hook up with girls anymore because she's so much better than me at it.
So why
I'm
don't
be like,
you?
yo, can you teach me
That's
your
not
ways?
what Hitler. That's not what Hitler did.
Can you show me how it works?
Hitler got rid of your friend.
My logic.
Yes.
I'm not talking about Hitler's logic.
It just seems like somebody in the room would have spoke up to Hitler and been like, you had us in the first half. We're not really getting the killing Jews thing. Like, is there another route here that maybe is more tangible, makes more sense? And
Mickey, how many decisions do you make in your everyday life where you're like, shut up, bro, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about, right? Where you're like, this is my idea and this is what I want to do. And
yeah, but when I
That's
do
a weird
that,
pride conversation, though.
no, what do you mean?
no,
Like if someone's like, Hitler's, I want to kill the Jews, and someone's like, nah, you shouldn't do that. You'd be like, cool, good story, bro. I'm still going to do it.
yeah,
right?
but he didn't kill the Jews himself, right? It was those people who were like, bro, it's a dumb idea. Like the Jews have nothing to do with this. That has to now go and follow those orders.
Yeah, that's their job.
It seems stupid.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Well, his ideology was the perfect human. And he said that the Jews are not the perfect.
Right, you
human.
also put people
They
in
said that
power
they had-
around you that are all yes men, right? Like you want somebody who doesn't. Yeah. Yep.
I just feel like if I was sitting in that room during the creation of World War II,
Yeah, you would have been kicked out if you're like, I don't want to
came up
kill.
with a better idea. I just don't see how killing the Jews was the solution.
I mean, it was the final solution. And it
Did you
didn't
see
really-
some of those
Well, they
Germans? though?
lost.
Some of those Germans have good. They did have some good girth on them and strength
Yeah,
and genes.
they did.
They lost. Yeah, it was the final solution, but they were wrong. They lost.
Well, yeah. Eventually, you're
Also,
like,
if they
this
were-
is not like it's like getting rid of all
Also,
Jews
Hitler's
is
a
like
moron
getting
because
rid
if
of
they
jealousy.
were perfect humans, they would win in the Olympics in every sport,
Who, the Germans?
and they didn't.
They would have won the war.
Well,
You're right.
yeah.
I'm a German, eh? That's okay.
I think their solution was get rid of everyone that's not us, and then we're the perfect human.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know.
You ever seen the show Hunters? I think
That's
it's on
with Al
Hulu.
Pacino, right?
Yeah.
I started it. I didn't finish it.
So good.
Sick.
So good. You seen it?
No.
It's a sick show.
I'll tell you the premise. The premise is
Yeah, I don't remember, but go ahead.
it's almost modern day, and these people are like getting killed in like really like high level ways. It's Jews that survived the war, killing the surviving Nazis hiding.
Wait, why
in
are
secret
you
identities.
dressed like them?
That's what I said earlier, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck? You did that on purpose?
We do kind of look. I kind of look.
'Cause
At my
you do-
No,
chest
even the
photo.
Jews knew to go vertical stripes, though.
You do strategize a lot.
Yeah.
So is this?
He had to send the Holocaust video to his grandma. So.
Okay.
Boy in the striped pajamas. That's
Sorry,
not
I don't mean to
hunters.
cut you off, but okay.
Who pulled up boys in striped pajamas?
These
You did?
guys had a laugh over there. They had a
Yeah,
gag.
That one does kind of look like me as a kid.
They're having a gag over there. These
Yeah.
guys. That's
Anyway,
no,
the
listen.
show's great. The show's
Yeah,
great.
show was sick.
Yeah.
Anything with Al Pacino usually slaps
Yeah.
Really?
for most
He's
part.
had some pretty shitty.
Like what?
Al Pacino.
Name a bad movie.
Yeah, name a
Go
bad-
pull up his Are you kidding me? He's approaching Nicolas Cage territory.
Just
Are you an idiot?
Not an
tell me
idiot.
one.
Go ahead.
I'm not even disagreeing. Just tell me one.
Pull it up. I need to pull them.
Nicolas Cage is a crazy comparison.
Go ahead. Give me Al Pacino's movies. All right. First of all, Godfather, trash. I'm kidding. Good God. This guy, Val,
piss
thinks
me
we're
off.
on a fucking serious talk show here. Okay. All right. Go to right there. Let's go through. Okay. Bad Bunny, Monaco. He's in a music video.
Hunters
Probably
was
bad.
the last.
Hunters,
Okay.
Hunters, yeah, so
Okay.
good.
Everything else is great. The
Keep
Irishman
going.
is amazing.
Hangman.
Once-
Garbage. I watched that movie, laughed my way
I
through
actually
it.
don't know if I saw it.
Yeah, awful.
The Pirates of Somalia is not bad. Danny
You've
Collins-
never seen The Pirates of Somalia?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, what's it about?
It's about the Somalians.
Phil Spector, terrible. Stand Up Guys, Jack and Jill.
Those are good.
Come on.
Those are
What do
good.
you mean?
Adam
Those are
Sandler
good. What are
movies.
you
Those are
talking
good
about?
films.
88 minutes, awful.
Ocean's 13 is insane.
Nah,
You haven't even pointed out a bad one yet.
I did.
No, you
Geely.
You seen it?
I mean, that's the most famous Ben Affleck J-Lo movie that they're known for
Oh my
flopping.
god, rating 2.6 is crazy.
Yo, you never seen it? It's a
Yo,
literally.
rating 2.6 is insane. I've never seen a rating like that.
I haven't seen it.
That's one of the. It was like
Donnie
notorious.
Brasco.
Everything else is though in the sevens. So that's
Yeah,
insane.
Glengarry Glen. Yeah,
They're
I said his
bangers.
last ones are pretty barrel.
What's that one movie? Shucks. It's a gangster movie. He was a coke dealer.
Donnie Brasco.
No, the one that you talked about in the fucking in Boston,
final
Whitey
scene
Bulger.
Oh my
The
god.
No,
final
what-
scene, he gets killed in the subway.
No, that's not the movie.
Don't know.
Whitey Bulger is a different movie. That's that's The Departed, and also with
Black
Johnny
Black
Depp.
Mass. Black Mass.
Black Mask. Yeah,
Black
Black
Mass
Mass
with
is
Johnny
Johnny
Depp.
Depp. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
My
That-
favorite of all time is Uncut Gems.
Really?
Yeah. My favorite movie of all time is Uncut
Really?
That's
Gems.
crazy. So before that movie, you just had to sit there and wait for a good movie.
No, before that, my favorite movie was probably like Train Spotting or SLC Punk, something like that. Requiem,
Uncut
maybe.
Gems is one of your faves, huh?
Why are you so surprised?
What's yours?
Because that's like a recent movie, and it was a good movie, but I don't know if that's like whoa.
This is how I knew it was my favorite movie.
Why?
The first time I ever seen it, I saw it in theaters with my homie, right? As soon as the movie started, neither of us said a word or looked at each other. And I remember almost to the final scene when Adam Sandler finally gets shot in the head, I went like this. I went, finally. And that's how I knew. I was holding my breath for 2 hours in this movie. And then
Yeah,
I was
it did have you. I'm not gonna lie, they did a very good job with the suspense in
Yeah.
that movie. Those
Yeah.
directors are good. They're young boys.
The
They,
Safdie brothers.
yeah, the Safdie brothers.
yeah.
They're beasts.
Yeah.
They're actually very good.
Yeah.
Good Jews. See.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
Jewish
kill us.
boys.
I've been filming a lot of movies.
What's your favorite?
What's my favorite?
It's so hard to pick.
So
There's
hard.
so many.
But I'll be honest with you. One of my favorite movies as of recent time was Knives Out with Daniel Craig.
It's like
Okay.
the Glass Onion movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was better. Glass Onion, they already kind of like fell off, but Knives Out was really fire.
So I just got casted in the role of a character named Wolf. I'm playing the main character in the next. I don't know what that type of movie's called, like Survivor movie,
Thriller, mystery.
murder,
Thriller. Yeah.
yeah, whatever. I'm playing one of the main characters. I just got casted last week.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Did you have
Can-
to do like a monologue or something? for
nah,
it?
nothing.
Can
I
we
just,
can I get a background role like holding coffee or something somewhere?
probably? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, hold it
All
down.
I had to
You
do
can
was-
slap me in the movie.
I-
Like you stupid. I mean, what do you have to play an accent? You play yourself. Like how much method acting are you gonna do?
like I think a method acting is like when you are that character outside the movie to get in character. I think that's
Yeah.
what, right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Mickey knows I'm good for it.
Yeah, you did like a gay one.
He tried
right?
out for Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Broback
Yeah,
or Brokeback.
Brokeback. My
No,
brother's contact
we
saved
should
his
do
Brokeback
Brokeback.
Mountain.
You think I would do good in a movie? You think I would do good as Spider-Man?
No, I think you.
I have Spider-Man abs though, little veins.
Yeah, but anyone can get those.
You don't think
I
I'd be good?
don't think. I don't know if you'd be a great actor. It depends what role.
No, I would do good as Spider-Man.
Really?
Mom, I can shoot web.
No.
All right,
No,
ready?
terrible.
Uncle Ben is lying there dying. You
He
found
doesn't
his
even know who
body.
Uncle Ben is.
Ready? Go.
Ben, Uncle.
Yeah, I think you might be a better
Hold
Spider-Man.
on. Uncle, where's your jewelry box? Uncle, where's the Pateks? And the Rolexes.
Uncle Ben, do you think has fucking Pateks?
You don't think he would have some watches from back in the day?
Uncle Ben.
He's Jewish. He definitely is hiding something. Some kind
Spider-Man's
of
not Jewish.
Spider-Man's not Jewish?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know if they
Uncle Ben
were
looked
dressed.
kinda
There's no Jewish superheroes, are there? Who's a Jewish superhero?
Look it up. Look it up. Look up.
They
Jewish
definitely have to write in
superheroes.
some Jewish superheroes. There's got to be like a fucking undercover. What was it? Magneto.
All of these
Magneto?
are Jewish superheroes.
I don't know anyone past the first one.
There's so many though. Sasquatch was a
Batwoman?
Jew. Sasquatch was a
Sasquatch-
Jew.
Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn's
Is
Jewish.
Jewish? Wow. Who else is Jewish? Batwoman?
The Thing.
Batwoman was Jewish?
Batwoman.
Now
Bro.
they're gonna have a black Batwoman.
Magneto.
Dude, they should put out a movie called like instead of like whatever they
Harley
have.
Quinn. Oh, there's a whole. Oh, there's more. What's underneath that?
Instead of like the Avengers, they should have like the Jewish League of superheroes.
What are they called? There's
We
a
just
name,
don't work
YJA?
weekends. We don't work weekends.
YJA, Youth Jewish Association, right? When we were kids, YJA. was a
No,
thing.
it was the JCC.
JCC.
Yeah.
Yeah, the JCC League.
We need a deposit before we show up. We're like very Jewish. We're like, we need. Do you guys validate? We show up. We're like, we'll help you, but can someone validate?
Is lunch catered?
We have to take a break. I've been working longer than usual.
Oh, look at this. I told you my brother's contact. Broback Mountain. He's calling me right now.
I
Oh
love
wow. That's your actual brother?
Yeah,
He looks nothing like you.
Yo, answer the FaceTime. I can't make you answer faster. We're on the air. Say hello.
Hello.
You look like the fat Jew. What's up, bro?
Jeez, I love it.
What's good?
I can't believe you guys are related.
Yeah. I got the bad genes, but it's okay. I make up. That fucking Zach Moran?
So Jersey.
I love it.
I love
Are
it.
you still at Burning Man, dude?
Oh, they're playing
Oh.
paintball.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
He's in Chicago playing paintball.
Brother.
These guys are about to win the semi-pro and become professional paintball players.
What?
Leverage.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Man, that's how we should be channeling future school shooters
Let
into
me call you-
paintball programs.
Let me call you when I'm off the air.
Yeah, paintball should be
Let me call you
channeled
now.
through.
You should be like allowed to do a school shooting if you're like just do it with a paintball gun.
Isn't it crazy?
Get your rage out, but then no one has to die.
Did you see the footage of the dad? By the way, can you hear Mickey on the mic?
Test it.
He hasn't
Yeah.
said anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you hear Mickey?
All right, guys.
The dad.
The dad, the FBI, I think, or cops prior
Of the school shooter.
filmed the dad asking him like, "Yo, we saw your son putting disturbing messages into Discord, and it's a little wild." And he's like, "Oh, there's no way. If he's doing that, I'm gonna take all the guns away."
And then he gives him the gift for Christmas.
Yeah,
The dad should
is
go
not
to jail.
bad. Oh, that's not bad by itself.
that is not bad by itself, but it's just like
And then he shot up the school.
That it was bad.
that was
So I'm
really
glad the
bad.
dad's going to jail for that shit because
No,
you're like, bro, you got a warning. I'm surprised the FBI doesn't go like, if your child is sending school shooter threats,
I think it's-
your whole family loses your guns, and then you're fucked, and
Hold
then
on,
deal
hold
with
on,
it.
Hold on. There's so many layers to that, bro. First of all, your son saying, I don't know what the son actually said, so like I can't quote him.
By the way, we can't fix any political problems on this podcast. Just a
Right.
disclaimer.
But let's say he said the most, right? Let's pretend because I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
not because he at the end of the day ended up acting on it.
I know,
so
no,
like,
I know, but we gotta take one step at a time. So let's say the first thing that happened is the son said, "I plan on shooting up the school," and put it in Discord.
Yeah.
The school sees it, gets to the dad, and the dad goes, "I'm gonna talk to him about it." That's bad, right? I get it. You're not thinking your kid is actually gonna shoot a school. Like realistically, how many times did we call in bomb threats when we were in middle school?
yeah,
and high
but
school?
dude,
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
comparing our culture versus their culture. Our culture back in the day, we would ignore half that shit.
By the
Now
way,
there's so
first
many
question,
school
none.
shootings. There's so many school shootings now that I would literally take that as a threat.
No.
Yeah,
Just to
I would.
clarify,
If my
none.
son wrote like, "Yo, I'm gonna shoot up a school," I'd be like, "Bro, are you out of your?" Like, I would literally be like, "I will chain you to a radiator and beat that out of you."
Bro,
like
20 years ago, all of us used to tell our friends, we're going to shoot this place up. We're going to blow this place up. We know how many people.
No, I've never once in my life said that.
Can we do a zoom on my face?
Yeah. I've never once in my life hung out with my friends and been like, "We should shoot up a school."
No, not in that context.
Right, but if you're typing that on the internet, you deserve more than a parent talking to you.
Okay, so whatever punishment you want to give your kid, you're not going to sit him down off a Discord message and be like, I believe you're going to shoot up this school. I'm going to lock you up
Right,
somewhere.
fine, but then don't buy him a gun then.
So then, right? So first, clearly in that family, gun culture is looked at positively. And I can't frown on that. I'm very pro-gun. I'm also pro-murder, by the way.
It's not positive or negative. It's just responsibility. You're a responsible gun owner? There's a difference,
I don't know
right?
the lines on responsible gun ownership.
Even gun nuts will say that it's about being responsible to
I
gun.
probably, by a real gun enthusiast, I probably fall very clearly under the definition of an irresponsible gun owner.
Well, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I also have gun charges. I'm not supposed to own any guns, right?
So there you go. You're part of the problem.
Maybe.
Right.
So let's say that I was in a family that was pro-gun, right?
Sure.
And my son was allowed to own a gun. It was a gift. We go hunting. I'm not a hunter, by the way, so that's not real to me.
Right,
But like I imagine,
right.
we go hunting. It's a pastime of ours. I give you some rifles, hunting rifles. You send this a year later. You're very depressed. You're upset. You put some Discord. I'm going to shoot up a school. The school contacts me and I go, yo, we got to talk about this. And I talk to him. And the kid puts on an act, right? He goes, I was really mad. This situation happened. I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. I'm going to delete it. I'll never do it again. I don't mean to say it. And I go, all right, that's more believable.
Yeah, you're a terrible parent then. You know
No.
why? Because guess what? If my kid and I get him a car for his birthday, and we're a car family, right? We love cars. And then he writes, I'm going to drive this car and mow down people at the mall. Guess what? He's losing his car rights. Right? I'll be like, bro, you're going to have to walk everywhere. Because you...
And then he shows you
But
that
yeah,
he's
to be
so
fair,
yeah,
I'm
but-
gonna bring an argument into that.
Bro,
'Cause
it's
there's kids
too-
that get bikes,
Yeah.
you know, and you're telling them like, yo, you shouldn't do it, bro.
Right.
And they still do it.
Yeah, but if
And
I'm
what
not
can
going
you
to
do about
hand
that?
you, I don't let you drive the car that I bought you. It's my car that you're borrowing.
Okay.
And I shouldn't gift someone a gun after they make a threat on the internet. Because it's one thing if you said
That's
it in the
true, too. I
kitchen.
agree with
If
that.
you say it on the kitchen with your son, fine. No one has to hear about it.
I
But
agree with
you
you.
put it on the internet. Now I'm responsible for life for every decision you make after saying
right
out
about
loud.
that.
I'll give you a good one.
That's a PR nightmare as a dad.
Your son or daughter posts a video of them at a party and then driving in a car. You know your child drove drunk. What do you do?
They're never driving their car until they prove to me. Like they don't get
Exactly,
keep it-
until they prove it, right? So months go by after the father reprimanded the son, goes to therapy, regular check-ins.
Right.
Hey, how do you feel? Are you still sorry? For months and months and months. And the dad goes, I really want quality time with my son. Our quality time is based around hunting together.
Cool.
It's
He
been
can use the gun when I take it out of the safe when we go together. It's not like here's a gun, keep it by your pillow.
And these are all like
You're allowed to.
disagree.
You're allowed to
Listen,
tell your kids.
Yeah, but
that
these
they,
are plausible. These are
Right.
plausible like facts or statements. But we
Am
don't
I
know
allowed-
what happened back.
Right.
Yeah,
Am I
I don't
also
know. Yeah, I
allowed to
don't know.
deny my children anything I want to deny them? Right.
Yeah.
That's my job as a parent. If you want to come out tomorrow at 12 and be like, I'm now going to change my gender, I have every right to say no. And
course.
if you at the same time go like, hey, I told the internet I want to shoot up a school, and be like, guess what? You're not having a gun until you're old enough to buy one by yourself. That's just a consequence
How
of
old
your
was
actions.
the kid when he did it?
14.
Yeah.
No, he shot the school
He
up
was
when he
like
was 14.
15.
Bro,
14,
it's just
15, yeah.
like, are you
He's
kidding
young.
me?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I really
Yeah.
don't.
Right.
I'm
He's
arguing
stupid young.
emptily. Like, I
No,
don't know.
same as
Yeah.
I'm literally the
He's
same with
stupid
you. I
young.
just
He's
know
stupid
that
young.
like if my dog bit someone at the park, it's gonna be
Or
a
like
long
16,
fucking
15.
time before that dog goes to the park
They're
again.
charging him as an adult though, which
Well,
is
what he did was really.
Oh,
really
that's
bad.
okay. That's
Like,
insane.
I mean, they shouldn't even have to charge him. They should just fucking kill him and bury him under the school.
Yeah.
Like literally. Why even charge the kid?
yeah.
Well, I mean, they have to.
Legally, yes.
Yeah.
The justice system obviously is gonna like.
I think it's basically 0%.
I think they should fucking publicize all the courtroom shit. And I know they're like, don't do that. Don't name the shooter. It makes him famous. I'm like, I don't know if that's like a famous thing that people actually care about. Right? It's like being known as like the best pedophile. At the end of the day, you're like, I'd rather hear the courtroom and learn what's going on in these kids' heads than to just be like, don't spread awareness about the kid. It's about the victims. It's like, no, it's about the shooter. It's more about the shooter than the victims.
Damn.
And they
Crazy
always
talk.
go, oh, it's about the victims. It's like they're already dead Find out what the fuck's wrong with this kid.
Crazy stuff. It's hard. It's
Dude,
easy.
it's terrifying.
It's easy to talk in these positions, though.
We've talked about this. There's like that documentary about a guy who ended up like fucking killing a bunch of women at 50, and they call his dad into the fucking courtroom and everything, and the dad's 70. The dad's 70 years old and still dealing with his son's bullshit. Can you
There's
imagine being
obviously
70 and being like, I have to go to court because my son's a rapist. At
No,
70.
no. I
At
couldn't imagine at any point
right?
being in
it's
the
like
courtroom
having
at
a
all
kid.
involved rape.
Why
No.
even have a kid? They're going to either be a fucking sex offender or a school shooter.
Let me ask you.
No.
Do you want to have kids?
I'm actively like seeking a woman to like marry and settle down.
Doesn't
with.
look like that on your Instagram stories. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, your
dude.
managers had a meeting about you. Stop making.
On your Instagram stories doesn't look very active, wholesome.
Yeah,
family
mouths can't
seeking.
get pregnant.
What kind of?
I'm saying you most of the time you're getting some sort of implied blowjob.
Nothing implied about it. Every sex tape I post is legit.
No, I mean like on Instagram you're kind of showing their head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I did one time? This was so sick. I was getting a blowjob.
I've
on
seen your pubes
Instagram.
more than I have my own. I think at this point.
Maybe. I'm getting a blowjob on Instagram. She's on my couch, like almost like doggy style, and her head is like where you would rest your head backwards, but she's facing that way, and I'm standing, right? So I can just like into her throat. And I'm recording it on Instagram, and when I pull out, the lighting from my phone casted the perfect dick shadow across her face.
And you put it up?
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, but let me ask you.
Did
How
you
can
get
you
it deleted?
No.
do girls?
All my sex tapes stand on Instagram. They stay up.
Where?
But like wholesome.
On my stories. They stay 24 hours, and they delete.
Oh, I've never seen.
But
that.
I'm saying like wholesome videos of you.
Hold on. You say you never seen it?
No.
Never seen her stories?
What?
What, am I not on your private?
How many
friends
views
list?
on average do you get on your stories?
I get 300K views.
Damn.
Yeah, I can imagine those stories being like super.
Where? How do they not get deleted? Are you showing actual like
Bro,
full
what?
everything?
My man, you didn't see his last night's story?
Last night was light because I already promised I wouldn't post
Yeah,
craziness.
his cacaz is crazy.
What are you talking about on Instagram?
Yeah,
He
bro.
shows his cacaz. Look, he's being
Yeah,
all
bro.
cute and shit. Look, cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Then it's like, oh, not so cute. Then he's a cutie pie again.
Where?
Then he's not a cutie pie. Then it's ooh, rotate. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, more money. Got you
No,
guys.
but where's the
And
sex
then he's
tape?
like, you guys are idiots. Let me show you how to do it. Ha ha, hee hee.
No,
I know, I understand, but look, hold on. And then
I'm gonna pull up my archive.
VPN, you
on
guys are
Instagram.
morons. Boom, just kidding. Give you more money.
Just show me this.
Look, and then boop, boop, little sasaz.
Yeah, but where do you see the?
What do you mean? Doesn't matter. It's the
You
sasazi.
guys talk about like I'm actually watching.
No, there has been before.
Like, that's a blowjob video there.
It's a
No, I know that's
sasazi.
an implied. I'm not saying you're not getting one. I'm saying I thought I'm seeing dick and tits.
Right, and he's still trying to explain how to use the VPN here.
I'm not-
You know what I mean?
yeah, it's a good promo. My question is, where's the? There's no nudity.
No, I'm not.
There has been a
posting-
few times.
Sometimes. Like here, so
Right.
like
He
I
deletes
used
it.
to
He
love
deletes it
full
quick though.
That's how I got clipped. Full nudity.
here, there's me giving back shots. You know who that is? That's your name.
Yeah, I
Mine
know,
and your
that's
name
the name.
tattooed together. Yeah. You know that? We have our names tattooed.
That's a
on the
crazy
same
collaboration you guys
Yeah.
have.
That's me giving
But
back
only
shots
one
to her.
person saw
What's
that,
crazy?
that
4
whole.
years ago on Instagram, I would have shown all of that with the tits.
Yeah, but he's piping. It's a little different.
I mean, I was showing tits out at a nightclub, fully nude on Instagram.
That's also wild.
Yeah.
I have a way better video of this foursome happening that I posted a couple weeks before.
So wholesome wise, go back to the wholesome. So how do you
Yeah,
expect
you're
to
not gonna
find
find
a
a wife
wholesome
like that.
chick if you're doing this? That's the question.
I'm
Yeah.
working on it.
If you give me a good answer, I'll light this up for you, and I'll keep lighting it up if the answer gets better. Boop boop. You
Let's
like
see if I
it?
can find more of the blowjobs. Oh, here's a photo of my homie was in the ICU.
I remember this.
Just
Yeah.
woke up from a coma. So I had one of my homegirls come and suck him off in the hospital bed.
So
There's
good.
the selfie, and in the back is her sucking him off in the hospital bed.
That's great.
It's like Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Remember
Yeah.
when he was
So that's straight off my Instagram story. There's pussy and booty and
You
titties.
look like Johnny Depp there.
Yeah.
That's him grabbing the same girl's titty. On that one.
Nah, Carell used
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get down wild.
Yeah,
also.
yeah. I mean, like, I don't like
When you guys
sexual content. I don't care about because everyone has sex. I'd rather know about the wholesome content.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Me
Give
too.
me the, give me the,
I've
give me
been
the
asking
wholesome
about
side.
it.
Yeah.
The wholesome side?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Like,
the
where?
question.
What kind of woman are you going to find, and how are you going to slow down in order to find this perfect woman? And are you going to be monogamous with this woman?
So I figure it's a numbers game.
Yeah, with the amount of STD tests you're taking,
I stay
you're
active.
like you're very active.
I don't know the definition of very, but
No, you're like almost like Homeless level.
I saw that's yeah.
This is the thing. So I found myself in this really weird position where the tables have turned, where like I have to like dodge women and like ghost them and like tell them lies on like why I can't hang out tonight.
Right.
Double book and like this whole thing. Right. So I go. The problem is not getting women. They reach out to me, which helps the
You
process.
should never marry any woman that reaches out to you.
I don't know if that's true.
My
'cause
girl hit me up.
Don't marry any woman that reaches out to you.
Estee reached out to you?
Yeah, they're all fans. And that's why I haven't married her. 7 years. I'm still not.
It's so
She
funny.
fucking slid in my DMs.
That's
Because
so
you're like,
funny.
ew, you're a fan of me? Gross. You should expect
What's
better
wrong
of
with
yourself.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like...
This guy, you're like their baby reindeer guy. You have a lot of hate, self-hate.
Well, yeah, enough people hate you. You're like, oh, yeah, I see their point.
It's funny.
You ever had a stalker before?
I wish.
You never had a stalker before?
Why would I? Who's going to stalk me? If someone shows up and hangs out with me more than twice, they just become my friend.
Bro, I
can't have a stalker.
before.
I'm like, oh, just come inside. Let's hang.
Having stalkers is not fun, bro. It's weird.
You had a stalker?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good looking. That's why.
You ever see my stalker? I posted about her online.
No, what?
You have a female
Oh,
stalker?
tell me about your
And she's
stalker.
hot too.
Oh, that's not a stalker. That's just a girl you won't fuck.
Bro. Let me hold on. I posted videos of this, my surveillance videos. She broke in the last time ever while Neon was live streaming at my house.
If she broke in and sucked you off, would you care?
Okay, listen, hear me out.
Have you fucked a stalker?
Just hear me out, okay? This is the first time she ever broke in. The girl I was dating at the time, me and her are completely naked, passed out, cuddled hard in bed. It's 5 o'clock in
I
the
hate
morning.
cuddling fully naked.
Huh?
Cuddling fully naked is kind of annoying. You don't get annoyed?
No.
You don't like when something is being held up? Like you have a little bit of a...
I like to sleep with
little bit
my
of a
balls in my girl's hand.
It's very
Actually, that
vulnerable.
doesn't sound too bad. That
Very
doesn't sound too
vulnerable of
bad.
you.
If someone is holding them, but I need something to be... I need to be held, though. I need to have its own place.
Are you a briefs guy?
He needs a
Yeah.
jockstrap.
I'm a boxers guy.
I'm a brief. Oh, so you're like still in the 20s. You're like my pops. You're still
Yeah,
wiggling that
me
thing
and your
around.
dad, me and
Yeah.
your
You're
dad-
still wiggling that thing around.
Yeah,
man.
me and your dad go underwear shopping together.
Yeah, I like that. He got. They're called the cum busters.
Is that what they're called? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
busters. The busters.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
Your dad wears cum busters?
I don't know what he wears. Okay, keep going.
So anyway, yeah. So me and my chick at the time, fully undressed, completely asleep. 5 o'clock in the morning. Like we went to sleep at like I don't know, like 1, 2 a.m. Like regular, like middle of our sleep. We both must have felt the bed move. We sit up at the same time. My stalker is butt naked, standing over my body in my bed, and she goes, I quote, "Do you mind if I rest here?" and points at the side of the bed that me and my girl were not on. So I spaz out. Bro, someone just broke into my house, got naked, is standing over my body in my bed, wakes me up.
Was she hot?
Yeah, she was, which just makes this whole thing weirder, right? So and she's young too. She's like, I don't know, like 22 or something. So I start spazzing. I'm like yelling. I'm like, what is happening right now? She runs downstairs. I look at my chick.
Are
And
you
I'm like,
chasing her naked?
no. I'm in bed like yelling at her. She jumps off my bed and like scurries out the room and like downstairs. I can hear her go down the stairs. Me and my chick are like, looking at each other like, what is going on? I throw on some shorts. I go downstairs. The stalker's still butt naked. And I'm yelling. I'm like, get out of my house. Like, why are you breaking in? Like, what's happening? She goes into my driveway, still butt naked. She had all of her luggage with her. So she had some weird convoluted plan she was going to move in. She has all her luggage. She now lays across my driveway.
That's how I showed
butt
up to
naked.
America.
Yeah.
Me and my chick
These
spent
fucking immigrants are crazy.
bro. We spent the next 2 hours looking at my security cameras, right, watching her laying just still naked on my driveway with her luggage. We like check like every 10 minutes, lay back down, check in, whatever. I go to check one time, she's gone. All her luggage is gone.
You
I
didn't
go-
call the police? She's just fucking chilling there?
The problem is I'm not a cop caller. That's my thing. I'm not here to like. I don't want to see people go to jail. I don't want to call no cops. I just want the problem to go away. I also don't want to approach this girl because I don't know what's happening right now.
Is
you
this
know?
a stand your ground state?
Definitely not.
I would
Cali's
have thrown
super
one. I
liberal.
would have put a gun in her hand and then shot her.
Yeah, in
Like, hold this.
in some states, Cali's too liberal. No way. So in Texas and Florida, yeah. So anyway, so she finally leaves. I'm thinking like, all right, cool. Like she got the hint. She got tired. She got a ride. Whatever it is, she's gone. I leave town that night. The next morning at 8 a.m., I get a call from my bodyguard, the one that stays at the house, and goes, the stalker's back. She broke back in. I'm like, what? So now they're all...
What kind of security system are we working with here?
The short version of the story, bro, she was camped out in one of the parts of my property that we couldn't see because I have so much property. There's woods. She was camped out there, which is how she kept breaking in unseen. It's because she never broke back in. She broke in one
Never
time.
broke back out, yeah.
Yeah, because she never left. So she kept breaking in the house like every day, and everyone's spazzing out. Everyone in my house
She's
has
just
guns.
giving her a job, dude.
No, bro. It was insane. And then finally, this went on for like 2 weeks of nonstop breaking in. I couldn't even get a restraining order because I don't know her name. I went to the courthouse.
Where she live? My house.
Yeah. Like I don't know anything about her other than she happens to be too attractive. She was attractive, and like a rough estimate of her age, and then she just keeps breaking in.
She's just like homeless.
I don't know.
You put a hot girl on the streets.
She's definitely from Silver Lake.
That girl right now is methed out, just blowing dudes.
One time, bro, the cops did come, right? Somebody else called the cops. Somebody else from my property, I forget who it was, called the cops. She must have heard the sirens and left. So she starts camping out in the woods across the street from my gate. She would wait for somebody to open my gate to pull in or out. And we have videos of her
Scurry.
in a wedding dress, sprint across the street. I don't want to say what street I'm on, but sprint across the street into my property in a wedding dress, drop roses with a handwritten love note at my front door. I have one of the love notes. It's in my bathroom drawer. It's only talking about sacrifice. She says I'm a god and that she was sent here as an angel to tell me to sacrifice this and this and it's a whole
Imagine
craziness.
she's got some crazy TikTok channel we don't know about and it's just blowing up, being like, guys, I'm camping out and making
So
like
low.
she's just using this all for content.
I don't know. But then she finally got arrested, so she broke in during Neon's live stream. And there was so much security at the house. What happened was Neon was in my live streaming room, which when you come in the front door, you have to walk through that room. So he had asked, he goes, hey, I'm going to stream alone. Nobody walk in here. So I happen to be sitting at my kitchen table on my phone. I hear a girl's voice screaming at me. So I look up, and it was her, and I go, you can't be here. One of the security, as she walked through the streaming room, so there was already like some commotion, like who's this girl like interrupting the stream. As soon as I go, you can't be here, one of the security took her out like a lineman, brought her outside and held her down, called the cops, waited till the cops came. Then Neon moved the live stream to my driveway and live streamed her getting arrested, 5150 and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, so it was a legitimate situation.
Yeah.
Never
And
had a
there's-
stalker.
bro, there's guns all over my house. I sleep with a gun
should
next
use
to
them.
my bed.
You should use
She
them.
could have woken me up with a bullet in the head.
Oh shit, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
See?
I mean, I would never have known, but it would have been bad.
That's fucked up. Just to think about it like that.
Yeah.
Your feet are very clean.
I have clean feet.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'll be honest with
Would
you
you
guys.
have you ever stalked anyone?
No.
That's not a yes. That's not a quick yes.
I had like a situation
No.
where I was young and I was infatuated by a chick and I would like pass by her house. But I wouldn't
What?
stalk
Come
her.
on, whoa. Let's go, Val.
No, but
Yo,
I was
I wanna
super
hear
young,
creepy
bro. I was like
Val.
16, 17.
Creepy Val with his little boner
I
on
would
him.
just kind of like drive through the block just in hopes to see her and be like, hey.
You just looked at a house the whole time hoping to see a girl?
Nah, but I wouldn't.
Did you jerk off to
Nah,
her?
I would always pass that block anyway because I was going to 7-Eleven or else.
Okay,
So,
calm down.
no, I'm serious.
So just
I would never go there and like sit there and watch. I would just pass by that
It
street.
feels like you've never healed from this. Now you're making a lot of excuses.
I healed very well. I healed.
How'd you get her address? We touched that one yet?
Oh, he got it out of the public library.
Who? The girl that I was seeing?
The girl you were stalking?
I wasn't just stalking her. We were like dating for like a very
And she
small
broke up
split
with you and you couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And you stalked her to make sure there was no
Right,
guys outside her house.
Right.
What ended the stalking period for you?
Nothing. I moved on.
You just one day got tired? Maybe a new
She
girl.
killed
I
her.
just started
and then-
hooking up. I started hooking up with like other girls, and then
It was
it
the new
It
girl,
didn't
yeah.
matter.
The new girl, yeah.
Yeah, I was like 16, bro, and I was always going to that 7-Eleven anyway. So I would just pass by the block, and I would be like, "Oh, anybody?" And then I just, "Is anyone home?"
Yeah.
Never saw her though. It was like it happened like 4 or 5 times.
You just had a boner for a house.
Just walking around with a heart on next to.
Just looking at, I like those Victorian era.
You ever had any gay experiences
Any? How many?
when you were young?
No.
Anyone
Only
ever
as an adult.
Anyone ever groomed you?
Can you tell? I barely grew myself.
Anyone give you a little ooh ooh?
Yeah, I probably got fucking
Wait, what do
molested.
you mean probably?
What do you mean?
Probably.
I wish I did.
I used to say that. And that sounds so crazy. I
What,
used to
you wish
wish
you-
that I was molested because then I had an excuse for all the reasons I was the way I was.
Yeah.
But instead, I literally just have to face the
I'm just a
facts
piece of shit
that I'm just-
person.
yeah, exactly right.
No one hurt me. I'm this damaged.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous of people who had an excuse to be assholes.
Yeah. As
Right.
weird as that
Because
sounds,
you're like,
though,
I come from a wholesome family. I didn't have to go like this.
I had
right?
no reason
Yeah,
to be the way I was.
Yeah, now this is my own mental illness. I'd
Yeah.
prefer to be someone else just me, break me, and then I could be a piece of shit. But now I'm just a piece of shit on my own.
Yeah.
That story
In
of
some
Baby
way,
Reindeer,
yeah.
the guy that plays his own character in the documentary, and he basically was stalked
Yeah.
and
Sick show.
sick show. Can't even believe this guy did that show. Period.
Was
When
that
he
rape?
acted himself.
Was that
Let me ask. Can I ask a question?
He said that the guy that was basically supposed to give him fame ended up being him and like
is that
grooming
classified
him.
as rape?
Well, he would get him on drugs
What's
and then
classified
start
as
like
rape?
doing shit to him while he was knocked out.
Tread lightly.
He
Nikki.
while he was unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember exactly. I remember like the whole overarching
He
story.
basically would make him do heroin and
entertainment.
like GHB and fucking Molly and all this shit, knock him out, and then when he would wake up, the guy would either be blowing him or figuring his
Oh,
ass
if you get woken up getting a blowjob, that's not.
by a guy.
But the thing is,
That's
though,
okay.
He wasn't gay though.
That's just still nice.
Initially.
That's someone being very. Someone's giving you. That's not taking something from you. They're giving you.
giving
That's
you
like
rape, I
even
don't
if it's
think
a
is
man, you're
thing.
like,
I don't-
thank you. It's like a guy holding a door for you.
You know what though? I do remember in the show,
Okay.
he woke up the first time with heavy suspicions that he was sexually assaulted, right? But I don't think they made it super clear. And again, they might have mocked it up for
he then
entertainment
spoke
purposes.
about it on stage.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen until after.
Yeah.
Because they first show it happening in real time, right?
But he was kind of doing one of these inside his pants.
yeah, but
You know
what I mean?
then how many times
The seesaw.
does he go back?
Yeah, he's going
Countless
back.
times. He
Because
went
you know why?
back.
Because he's an abuse case. Some people are just abuse cases. They enjoy once they get abused once, they're like, oh, I think this
They're
is what I
submissive.
like.
Like you could be like, oh my god.
I like getting abused. And he liked getting abused by a stalker too. So he seemed like he enjoed the pity of like getting abused.
Self-loathing, self-hatred.
Yeah, he's like,
is that where I'm headed?
Wanted to validate his own self-hatred.
Yeah, he's like, keep abusing me, please.
I have a question for you guys. If you got raped, would you tell anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah,
Holding
yeah,
that
I mean,
shit
why
in
not?
would be terrible.
Do you tell me, you'd be like, hey, Kirill, so wild thing happened to me this weekend. I got too fucked up and some dude just butt fucked me in an alley.
I mean, yeah, as a guy, it's tough because
That's what I'm gonna ask. Like,
as
would
your
you tell
manhood-
anyone?
Your manhood, you're like, damn, it takes a hit because
Who would
you're
you-
like, oh, I can't believe that happened to me. I didn't do nothing.
I
about
I
it.
would probably keep it a secret.
No, keeping it a secret doesn't mean it never happened. And second of all, you have to figure out what did you do wrong to put yourself in that position. Obviously,
Okay,
everybody knows.
don't victim blame me
Hold
here.
on. Everybody knows that rape is bad, right? That is not preventing rape from happening. Just like everyone knows car accidents are bad, that doesn't prevent people from driving badly.
Yeah. I'm just
So
asking,
what can you do
like,
to
if
protect
you
yourself?
right, but you got raped, would you tell your homies?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well,
I'd be like, yo, you're not even gonna believe it, bro. Like, I'm shook about it. I don't know how to handle it. What do you guys think?
I'd be
Can you
like,
help me process it?
Mickey's gay.
Nah, I don't think anybody would do that. I don't think that's how it would get
Yeah, but it
responded
depends.
with.
It depends how.
In real
You're like,
life?
we gotta kill the Jews. You're like, some Jew raped me.
The thing is, it's like, well, the writer was, I think, Jewish. No,
The who?
I'm not sure. The guy that he was getting by. But listen, they started doing drugs.
Shoes are numbered?
He was like trying to get famous, and he thinks this guy's gonna give him like a shot, and he's getting whacked out. He knocks out, wakes up with the guy fingering his ass.
The price to pay for fame.
He didn't get fame from him, but the story did help him propel him. to
Right.
fame.
I'm just saying. It's just like
Yeah,
the
now he
Hollywood.
almost
That's
has a
blurred
million-
lines, right? Isn't
now
that
he
what
has almost
fucking
a
Robin
million
thinks
followers, you
sings
know?
about?
Is that true?
Yeah,
Is that almost a milli on the gram?
I
would
he
not
has
get-
like a
Would
million,
you
almost
let a
million.
guy finger your butthole for 1 million TikTok
No.
followers?
No, absolutely not.
Huh?
Some people would say yes.
There's a lot that do actually.
I mean, if I was living in like fucking Africa, having
There's
to
a
walk
lot
10
of-
miles and someone's like, finger your butthole.
Do you know how many girls let people finger their butthole for a million on Instagram?
For zero.
Yeah, for
How many girls have
zero.
let me finger their buttholes for an Outback Steakhouse meal?
Oh my god!
Right? No million in TikTok
but
followers.
listen, the guy decided to just say how it is, and he ended up getting famous,
Yeah,
and he let out the demons.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's better to be like transparent, honest. Yeah,
I think I would hold it in for like a moment where I really needed a crutch on it. I'd be like, this is my story. Because you come out right away, you're like, I didn't PR this properly.
And he's also a comic.
You gotta
he
come
kept,
out.
He kept
And
holding
now-
it in.
Yeah, but it depends. If you're a normal person that doesn't have PR, it's like if I didn't have social media, if I wasn't what recognizable, whatever, and a male sexually assaulted me, how would I address it? I would tell those around me. I'd be like, yo, this happens.
What's the
to me.
first thing you do after? Do you just go take a shower?
Well, it depends. Like, was I?
Maybe we shouldn't cosplay as survivors. But
Like in the show, he was blacked out because he was on drugs. So he has to. He doesn't even. He's not even
Yeah, but we're
convinced that he was
cosplaying as
molested.
guys, survivors. It's different.
yeah, I get it. That's why we're still doing it.
Yeah, it's a different thing. I can't speak from a woman's perspective, but I know from a guy's perspective, it's 100%.
I would just be like, oh, I guess my butthole's sore, and I just move on with my day.
If I
And then
was
the dad, it's funny in the show. He goes, "Dad," like he finally confesses to him, and then he goes, "I just thought I was gonna be less of a man." And then his dad goes, "You think I'm a less of a man?" And then he goes, "What?" And
See?
he goes, I went to Catholic school.
So the dad's like, this is nothing.
What the
Yeah.
fuck does that mean, bro?
Yeah, that means the dad got fucked more.
Yeah. But it's
That-
also,
You
but
call me a bitch, son?
But it's also true. How many men have been sexually assaulted or molested when they were younger? Like a lot of people, I believe, feel like they're the only one, and I think sometimes talking about it, they can find those it also happened to.
No. I agree with that. But at 40, if I get butt fucked right now, I truly will feel like the only one.
I mean, I think
Right? When you're like, the story of like a 7-year-old being molested is
You keep
pretty
playing pickleball,
rampant.
somebody's gonna
It's
catch
pretty-
you on that court. Because I'll be honest with you.
I'll get a little pickle myself.
I think it'd be really hard for me. I'll speak on myself. It'd be really hard for another man to me. I believe. At
Yeah,
this
because
point in
we're
my
both
life.
What
equal
about in
size
jail?
usually.
Yeah.
What about in jail? Like,
Even in jail.
like
In jail,
Devon.
I would have to play it
Like,
off
what
as I
about
want
Duran
it.
or Devon?
Bro, I
Pull
did-
up
I
on
don't-
you and they go, "Yo, little Mick."
No, I did years incarcerated, and I was never sexually assaulted.
Yeah, just don't wash your ass. Don't present a desirable
He said,
thing.
"Damn, that shit smelled nasty, Mick. Get him out of here."
Yeah. I would just give toothy blowjobs in prison.
That's terrible. You could also give no blowjobs in prison.
Yo, does the carpet
Yeah, but
feel
that's not
nice on your
fun.
feet right now?
It feels great. I feel like Rick Rubin. I'm like,
I'm so jealous.
Like Benny Blanco.
yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
You always come on and we talk about some real outlandish things, which make me happy.
And Mick, also you're filming while we're filming a possible pilot for a reality TV show.
I'm filming a lot, bro. I'm filming a ton of movies, ton of TV shows. This is one of the shows we're developing, which is a reality show. It's like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, except my life's actually
keeping up
interesting.
with the gamblers.
Right.
Yeah. It actually is not even about gambling. I
Really?
don't really be gambling anymore. Yeah, I'm banned everywhere. Like,
Are we all going to be blurred or do we have to sign some release some point?
so when the show gets sold, that's when we figure it out.
Oh,
shit.
man. That's when I'm going to come out with my hand out. Be like, you have to blur me or else.
That's fine. You can
Do you know
it.
the worst part is getting drunk people to sign releases? Because I used to do a reality show for Showtime, and they would come to a club, and everyone that used to get half naked instantly with a release form in their face just go like, "Whoa, okay, this is consequences," and it was really, really fucking hard.
How about your Netflix show? It's still on Netflix.
Yeah, thank God.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched it when it first came out.
Yeah, it was
That was a
good
big
time.
show.
That was great at the
Front page,
time.
baby. Front page.
That's awesome.
Front page article.
You raking good money from that show?
0.
Really?
We all did it for free.
Why?
Well, because we were all nobody. Well, I was especially the only nobody out of the rest of the cast is Paris Hilton, Khaled, right? And I was just like a kid with an Instagram following. And they're like, we'll put you in a documentary and maybe it'll go to fucking anyone Tribeca. And then Netflix picked it up. And the minute it aired, I was literally scooping up 25,000 followers a day.
I love how you say you're a nobody, but all those people got famous for middlemaning things. So I don't know why you keep taking the credit away from yourself.
but I also
middlemaning half the work.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
wasn't.
like Paris Hilton got famous for middlemaning
Correct.
Rick Solomon's dick.
And Khaled middleman's other producers' work to put his name on it. So
Right, but they were already famous. I wasn't.
what is that? Ooh, famous how?
How? What do you mean?
Well, at
DJ
the time,
Khaled
no,
and
it's-
Paris
yeah.
Hilton is
When the
way
sh-
more famous than I've ever been
his
or will be.
Yeah, when
New
his
York
Netflix
is the
show.
biggest city in the world. You're one of the most famous.
Val, what are
influencers
you?
in New
Are
York.
you kidding?
No.
Val?
Come
You
on,
can't.
bro.
Paris
When his Netflix
Hilton.
show, when Krill's Netflix show came out, all of them were already established celebrities.
Yeah,
He
I
was
stand to
an
get
But
him
he was
up.
one of the
guy.
most. He was one of the most famous influencers. At
Yeah, that
time.
didn't matter, dude. There's
look at
a
it
real life
different, I think.
influencer.
He was big.
Yeah.
He was
Okay,
big.
guys.
Okay, if he released a sex tape,
No one
do you
would
think it
have
would have
cared.
been as good as One
If
Night
he
in
had
Paris?
more self confidence, it would.
No,
It
Paris
wouldn't have sold more
Hilton. No,
copies. It wouldn't have sold
You
more
just have
copies.
no self confidence.
Then One Night in Paris, he wouldn't have sold more copies.
bro. Paris Hilton is like royalty in
Yeah.
America. That's
Yeah.
a Hilton family name.
Sure, okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Right.
Paris Hilton, that's fine. We can give her that.
Right.
But other people were just
A lot of people loved him, obviously, and he was famous in a lot of our groups, like
why
our
Paris Hilton got
demographics.
paid?
For what?
Probably.
For everything. Her whole life.
You
For
think?
what?
paid for
She
that
probably produced it.
Yeah, you think Paris Hilton didn't get paid for that show?
Oh, she definitely did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. A lot of documentaries you don't get paid for. You just do it because it's like it's gonna help you and whatever.
PR and
Yeah.
Trying
This
to
guy
boost
thought
your-
I was DJ Khaled.
Just trying to boost your confidence here, buddy.
I know you were trying to, but it was gonna fall flat because you're comparing him to Paris Hilton at the time. Don't forget. Since then, he's gotten even more famous.
No, arguably less. So I, honestly,
Once again, nothing helps.
I don't even know what you're
nothing
talking about.
helps. You know, I try.
He's a self-loather.
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
I told you, he's baby reindeer.
that's okay. Can't wait
I'm
to.
telling
Is
you.
that the guy that raped everyone or
you
got
didn't-
raped?
Except you went to a yeshiva, not a
I didn't go to
not a
yeshiva.
Catholic school.
No,
No, I don't go to any Jewish shit.
You have bar mitzvahs though.
No, I've never been bar mitzvah.
You
Okay,
didn't have a
but
bar
you got
mitzvah?
circumcised. That's big. That's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
enough.
later in America as payment for them giving my parents money.
What age did you get circumcised?
6.
Ding ding.
Not that bad.
It's not bad. Remember it, but like not that bad.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
right at the end, right before cancel culture got canceled, there was this group of feminists saying,
Hands off our foreskins.
Yeah. What is it?
Hands off our foreskin.
Yeah. Trying to say that circumcision is mutilation and we don't have consent.
I mean, really, they are true, right? In a very black and white world, you're like, imagine we were like,
how is a group of women going to tell me that I don't want to be circumcised? I'm happy that I'm circumcised.
well, yeah, because we have what we have, right?
Yeah.
It's like being born with one arm. You're like, oh, I guess this is
Yeah,
good.
but those same women don't put deodorant on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like, what do you want me to do?
Pal, you're not circumcised. Why are you defending us?
I'm sorry.
You're not circumcised?
No. Yeah, but I'm pro-choice.
Would you get circumcised now?
For what?
Just asking.
So that way you look clean.
So you don't have the cheese.
Buddy, I got no cottage cheese down there.
I mean, even if
They're
you
not
did,
using
you'd say
your.
you
You're not
did.
using your foreskin
Also,
right
the
then.
trick when you're
are you
also the
kidding
trick you don't
What's
have
the
that
trick?
you don't have that crazy turtleneck if you pull down the skin when you're a little baby when if your mom is taking care of it correctly.
Whoa,
it
whoa,
doesn't-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
It
What's
doesn't
your mom
look like
taking
you
care of
need to
you?
get circumcised.
So you just have. So you just.
can see
So your mom
So
had
you
to
see
do a
the
lot of
dome.
dick
Your-
work.
so your
You
sleeve
can
is
see the dome piece.
so your sleeve is too long, but it's still cut at the wrist.
No, you can see the sphere.
The sphere? Oh, okay.
There's not much skin
Yours
in there
looks
'cause
like
as you're
So you
young.
just have extra skin.
No, his just looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
What's the point? Why don't you just
the
cut the
icy
extra
hot
skin?
roll.
Why would I cut it if it's not bothering me?
roll on?
Yeah,
Icy
yeah,
hot?
yeah.
The little
Why
head
would I
sticking
cut
out?
it if it doesn't bother me? It's great. Extra
You're a
pleasure.
barber.
Extra pleasure, buddy. You over here worry about friction. I'm not.
I'm not worried about friction.
Who's worried about friction?
What are you talking
If
about?
you pull
Friction?
too hard, boop boop.
What are you
See
kidding me?
later.
Most of the
Head
girls I have
hurts.
sex with,
No,
luckily, are
Pulling
wet.
it off.
Yeah. My girls are all wet. I don't have that problem.
Yeah. You've got fucking
Yeah, but you
Mickey's
have to make them extra
wizard
wet.
Mickey's sleeve down there.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about.
A wizard sleeve.
I mean,
That's what I'm
don't-
saying.
But I
shouldn't
said you and
worry
I could
about
dock.
it. Bro, relax.
Why would I worry about it?
This guy uses grapeseed oil probably to fucking.
I don't even know what that
Grapeseed
means.
oil?
You know that's good for you. Olive oil
Till for what? Till WD-40?
to lube the cacao.
No, I don't need
I think it's
to
a
lube it.
setup. I think it's a trap. I think he's just saying it, so we'll
No,
try it.
no, I've known he's uncircumcised forever.
No. The what did you just say? The olive oil?
Yeah, he doesn't use that.
I don't. You
You have sex with olive oil?
no.
Fucking gross.
I do that for my Greek salads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not when I'm fucking.
I brought olives back
Tossing
from Greece,
salads.
the best olives in the world.
Yeah.
Insane.
You know what's crazy? So my buddy grows some foods, and one of the things he grows is grapes. And I recently went down to his property, and I was walking near where the grapes were, and they were really small. So you'd think like very like unripe or whatever, like baby grapes. I took one off and I ate it. The best grape I've ever had in my life.
Was it a little sour?
I can't even describe it, bro. And it was a different texture than the grapes you buy at the store. Different taste. It was like a different. It was literally like a different fruit.
It's a burst
food.
of flavor.
It was a different food. I'm telling you.
Nature's gusher.
Want to know something weird that's happening to me right now? I'm dating. I want to use that word really lightly. One of the girls that I've been seeing recently is like a super mainstream porn star, and it's been a little bit of a weird journey.
Do I know her?
Probably any.
What journey? What's the
Probably
journey?
almost any male.
Are
knows
you
who she
uncomfortable
is.
with her catching dicks all day?
It's like I would never date a sex worker with intentions of ever being serious, right? The way she and I started was I had banged this other porn star like 5 years ago. I hadn't seen her in a long time. She came up to me at X Games. I was on a date holding a different girl's hand. The girl that I banged like 5 years ago came up to me, kissed me, looked at my hand, and was like, "Are you with anybody?" And I'm like, "Yeah," like you're looking at my date. And she whispers in my ear. She goes, "Me and my friend want to bang you. Let me know when you leave this girl." I look at her friend and I go, "I know who that is. Like, it's a mainstream smoking hot porn star." Later that night, I hit the girl I knew up and I go, "Yo, I'm free." So a group of girls come over and I have to have sex with all of them. Like I was pressured into it, right?
Oh, poor you.
So I do it. But I can see that one girl that was at the X Games, whatever, really like took a liking to me. So she and I like continue like to sleep with each other outside that group. Although she keeps making me have sex with all her friends.
Boom.
So anyway, so as time goes on, she and I just seem like as homies to kick it good. But also we seem really sexually compatible, right? Like her and my kinks happen to be like the same. Like, so it was really easy transition. After just spending a bunch of time together, I like took her on a trip here. Not like, yo, you're my girlfriend's going on a trip, but like, yo, you're dope to be around and the sex is good. Like you're good.
Yeah, but she's a porn star and they all have emotional problems and they probably read into it so much that this guy loves me and wants to marry me and spend the rest of his life with me.
So
Well, you're
now-
like, I'm treating a hooker like a hooker, and she's like, oh my God, this is my Prince Charming.
So now that's kind of where we're at. The thing is that she's a dope person. So now we're like daily like talking about like plans and like dates and like having like emotional conversations about boundaries, like this, like what is this, like this.
And then she gives you her dick appointments.
Huh?
Does she give you like, oh, okay, I'll see you this. I gotta suck a dick, then I'll come over for dinner, and then I'll suck another dick, and then we can go on vacation.
Kind of.
Does that fuck you up?
Yeah, it's not that it like messes me up. It's just so peculiar because I know that will always be an emotional barrier. Like for me, like there's some men.
I get angry if my girlfriend eats dinner without me. So
Yeah.
imagine if she was having meals instead of catching dicks, right? I'd be like, I don't get to eat with you.
But the thing about it is, not only does she make me sleep with all her friends, right? But she also is a cheerleader when I sleep with girls in my own time.
That's not a healthy relationship.
It's just peculiar. It's like a little bit of a new
Why?
place. This is the furthest out of all the porn stars for the last half a decade I've been banging. This is the one that seems to be like the most grounded, which is such
so
a
she
weird.
is grounded.
I said
Okay.
the most grounded. The bar is really low. Obviously.
I want to know who this girl is. Can we
I'll
bleep
tell
it?
you-
Can you tell me and we'll bleep it?
Yeah,
Who?
but I'll tell you. You have to bleep it though.
We will bleep it. I don't care. Can you bleep this?
Of course.
Can you whisper it? Can you just... Oh. I actually don't know her.
No,
Which is good. Maybe by face. Or by pussy.
or
sorry.
by body. Yeah.
Show me, pull up her pussy. Let me see if I can read that. I'm kidding.
Pull her
Let
up,
me
but-
see. Let me see. And then we'll
Yeah,
just,
make sure you don't show these screens.
her name is Dread.
And then you spell her last name. It's like
JOHNNYSINS.
I can't see what you're looking at.
Whoa. Those are going to be good results. Let's see them.
You can't even see the results.
Pull a good one. This is great. This is like Guess Who. You're like, pull the third one to the left. Whoa.
That's her before she got her tits done. Find a newer one. You got to see her new titties.
New tits. Don't you have them in your phone?
That's her. Yeah.
Damn.
Super hardcore porn. Super gnarly. She actually wants to travel around the world so she can do the porn that's illegal in America.
Like animal?
No, not animal.
Like dead people?
I don't know. I forget.
What's illegal in America?
I forget. That's her. That's her. With
Maybe
the
we
old
should keep that
titties.
one a secret. Damn, that's a great, beautiful photo of her.
Find some newer ones.
How is he gonna find newer ones? Porn?
Click,
Like, what do you
click more?
like,
I don't know. I can show you porn like videos and photos.
Porn new? He's such an idiot. I love you. Oh,
Yeah, like this is new.
that's his real
her.
penis. Why is his dick so brown? Jesus Christ, that's your lady, bro.
Yeah.
She's driving manual stick.
That's that photo again.
That's that photo again. To bring a tear to your eye. Good God,
That's Dread.
Jesus Christ, that looks like my
Yeah,
house. That looks like my house
dread.
being
That is
robbed.
dread. That's dread. Yeah.
That's like my house being robbed. That's how I feel about that photo. I look at that. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that brings a tear to my eye.
That's all Dizzle. I'm
That's
not gonna lie to
insane.
you. That's all Dizzy.
Oh my God.
That's the old titties.
Obviously, that above the pussy is aggressive.
So you know what she
That
does
thing
now?
looking down on you.
She has pubes
OD.
only where so that's like
So
a
it's the
devil
chin?
on the chin, and she just started coloring it red.
So she's the most well-adjusted girl you've been with in the past 5 years.
No, porn star. Yeah.
Damn, homie.
Damn, homie.
In high school, you were the man, homie. The fuck happened to
Well,
you?
I also just
Is that a good? That's a great fucking rap lyric to say about
Damn,
Bruce
homie.
Jenner.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Damn,
I said
homie.
that at the shop as soon as
What?
we found
Oh,
out.
damn, homie.
Yeah.
I also just split with my girl, who's like a regular girl.
Which
I feel like every podcast you split with another girl. You're not a longevity guy.
That's not
maybe it's
that's
you.
not
Are
true.
you
Hold
a
on,
pain in the ass?
hold on. Let me.
Are
let
you
me
a
set
pain
the
in the
record-
ass?
Hold on. Let me set the record straight. I've only been in long-term relationships my entire life since middle school. Right now, this is the thing.
middle school? What was his name?
Bro, I'm not even kidding, bro. Since middle school, like, bro, my high school sweetheart, I was her first kiss when we were little kids. I got her initials tattooed on me when I was in jail when I was like 19. I tattooed her initials on me.
You got a lot of initials tattooed on you, so
No. She's the only one.
Yeah.
She's the only girl. She's the only girl I ever
Really?
got tattooed on me. Was my high school sweetheart. Yeah. And I've only been in long-term relationships. This is the longest I've ever been single. But like the thing is, like when I use the term like my girl, like it's contextual. You know, like
Oh, I see.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Like if you went to a few sushi dates, that's your girl now.
yeah. So like if I'm introduced, if my homie was like, "Yo, who's that chick?" I'm like, "Oh, that's my
who I'm
my
with.
girl, whoever." Yeah.
I'm
that's who
putting my
with.
dick in her tonight.
So
Yeah,
if I
not
take
necess-
Aaron to a few meals, I'll be like, that's my boyfriend.
No. If Aaron and I go on to meet someone, I'll be like, "Oh, that's my boy Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have sex with him later."
Yeah, that's like this. The first time you meet a
Your
guy,
feet are getting dirtier.
Well,
The more you talk like that.
I know.
yeah, the first time like you meet a dude like socially, obviously, it's like a stranger. You're like, "Hi, I'm Val," and he's
I
like,
get
"Hi,
it,
I'm
I get it,
Mickey."
I get it.
But you hang out 3, 4, 5 times regularly. Like you started saying like, "Oh, that's my boy Mickey. That's my boy Val."
I get all that. But the real question is, can I go play paintball with you?
With her,
With you?
with me,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
I want to pull up.
Yeah, pull up, bro. I play at
I wanna
ASG.
play too.
Yeah, come, bro. Come,
I'm down
man.
to go chill and
I'll get you-
fucking rocked out over there.
I'll get you all dripped out and everything you need.
Fire.
I play
gear,
naked.
equipment.
I play naked.
I mean, I used to
I'm
play-
sleeker.
My bad. I have
I'm
like Michael
I already,
Phelps.
I already saw the wholesome conversation wasn't really gonna go anywhere. I think the paintball thing might.
Let's
be
get
more
okay. You want to go wholesome? We can go wholesome. I'm a wholesome guy.
We just saw a bunch of holes.
I've filmed some holes. I filled some holes. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you're a plumber. This guy.
I am looking for a wife.
Give us your perfect wife.
Do you want a wife that's always been a woman, or could she have been a man that became a woman?
My preference on wife is a woman who was born a woman.
Stock pussy.
Nothing aftermarket.
Yeah, I like that. No, any body modifications?
Yeah. So yes, actually, I said nothing aftermarket, but that wasn't true. I like the fake lashes, the lips, titties. Like
Our fake butts don't seem that great yet, still to me. Like they
don't
feel a
like
little
it.
cottage cheesy sometimes.
I
Like you
don't-
could tell.
Some
you
of
could
them
tell.
are great. You want to? See, let me show
No,
you.
there are some great ones, but you're like, you
Let
just
me show you my
do some
ex real
squats,
fast,
bitch.
bro.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on all that.
I don't like fake abs in girls. I'm like, bro, what is that? That doesn't even look real. It looks like a fucking X-Men.
Let me show you. Oh, the first time I ever hooked up with her, those are her friends she made me sleep with.
Oh, poor you.
Yeah. Let me
Oh,
show
there's
you.
the wholesome photo.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna post on Instagram yesterday.
Go back, scroll to the naked one for a second. I love it because I
was gonna post this and then this.
It's great because there's your dick. It's like, isn't it weird that dicks are such a different color and they don't see much sunlight? Like, look at that. You're pale all around your dick area, but then your dick has like fucking been in Mykonos for 3 months.
Okay, bro. So this is my ex that.
Why are our dicks tan?
Why do we have Ibiza dicks?
Why do we got tan dicks? They're always hidden.
This is my ex that I just split up with.
Okay. She has no tattoos.
Can I see? I can't. There's a reflection. Oh, okay.
Super sweet,
Damn,
wholesome. This is her.
Yeah, super sweet and wholesome. She's not sending you photos picking daisies. She's sending you butt shots. It's not wholesome.
Well, that's what I want to see.
That's your wholesome?
She is sweet and wholesome. I
But
want to
she
see her
wants
butt.
the dirty shit. Yeah, okay.
So she sends me her butt. Yeah.
That's the ex, though.
The one I just split up with. Yeah. Although I think I
got it.
might see her tonight. Should I text her right now?
Yeah.
No, jerk off and then text her. You want to make clear decisions.
I don't think Mick jerks off. You don't jerk off.
I-
dude.
Look at those hands. Of
When
course
I'm-
he jerks off.
Nah,
Flip those.
Nah, it's from
He
the
has
dirt
actually
bike.
nice
thing.
hands
Oh,
for a
dirt
guy.
I get
Okay,
mani
guys,
pedis
dirt
once a
bike.
week, which is why my hands
I
tear up so
got
much.
some good hands.
So that's why you admit if you got fucked on the butt.
I don't get mani and petties, but
Oh, look,
I
it's
got nice hands.
that's our homegirl.
I know. Those are fucking literally look like balloons.
She just got them redone.
I know. They're insane. You could literally
I'll say-
she could fall overboard on a cruise ship and survive.
Me and her
6
friend
months
again.
at sea.
That was yesterday morning. Her and her friend.
Oh, I love that it goes pussy, 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 never forget 9/11, pussy, butthole.
Do you know what my?
Do you have the Twin Towers tattooed anywhere?
Nah.
You should.
Guys,
It's fucking like 7 p.m. now. I
we
feel like.
finally caught up
Oh, it's
with our
it is
favorite
late.
Mickey. We finally got to catch up with you.
You're my second favorite Mickey.
We love having you here.
My first is Mickey Mouse.
We love having you
pedophile.
in the
He's
house.
public domain now. He's up for grabs.
Well, no, Steamboat Mickey, but then they find Disney is just a law firm that
True
happened.
haters.
The Disney?
Walt Disney, major anti-Semite. So was Henry Ford.
Yeah, I get it.
We-
It's okay.
Listen, can I
Are
tell?
you
Can
not
I give my
anti-Semitic?
appreciation fucking speech?
Not sometimes. There's like things that I can hate on, but I can feel that way about anybody.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing to hate in general. Like in general, just to have hate is like an odd thing. Like, bro, I'm way too busy to hate on other people.
I agree.
I got too much going on to even think about what you got going on
Right.
to try to hate on. And then it's like, let's say I do hate something about somebody. I said, what am I gonna do about it? What are you talking about? Just carry on, bro. Get you some pussy, get you some money, and just carry on.
I wish you were in that room with Hitler and he
me
would have
too.
listened. He
Guys.
would have been like, you make some good points.
Guys,
Let's smoke this meth and let's
our
go.
favorite Mikki Mase came to visit us. We caught up with him. You know the channel. You know Mickey's Instagram. Mickey's got a lot going on. Cargo.
Kurgo.
Sorry, I butchered the fucking name. Kurgo. You're big on that right now?
Yeah, huge. It's actually the only company that I've ever like gone out of my way to support. Online casino and sportsbook. They're like the only honest casino in the world. And they're also the fastest growing casino in the world. That's a real stat as of April 24th, 2024.
Fire.
Yeah.
You see? There you go.
There you go. Val's speechless.
I'm speechless. That's how good the marketing was behind that. We love you guys.
Adios.
Adios.